25 month. Time flies.
Hello! Good time zone. Oh my god. I always forget to like switch my backgrounds, but it's fine. Oh my god. Good time zone. Good time zone. I'm stretching right now. I'm very eepy as well. Okay. Hi. I was literally streaming 12 hours ago, which is really funny to think about, but that's fine. I'll get into position. I know, I feel like every time the notifications go out, y'all just like, oh, Silo streaming, let's go. It's really cute. Thank you, I appreciate it. Still gotta go shopping, but we'll be lurking. Sounds good, it's fine. All good, all good. Thank you for the lurk. Hello, hello. Hello, Kong. Hello, Jay. Hello, Dan. Hello, Pilua. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, K-Rider. Hello, Dare Bears. Sorry, I'm like scrolling up instead of scrolling down my list, so I don't know if I'll miss anyone. Hello, Odysseus. Welcome in. Hello. Hello, Silver Wolf. Hello, you. Hello, Affy. Thank you for the lurk. Hello, AZN. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Paradox. Welcome in. It's time to go to the one place untouched by capitalism space. Oh, you think? Aren't they like already charging for space trips? Like, I feel like capitalism has already touched space. It's just they haven't, I don't know, like they haven't gone and made a colony up there, I guess. But aren't they, yeah, aren't they charging like millions of dollars for a space trip? Something? Very expensive. Space! I'm a doo-doo head. I feel like I should have stopped at like the next node because the next node has the boss fight. So I could have been farming all this time, but I didn't. So I was like, damn. I could have been farming all this time, but I was like, oh, I guess I should have done that last stream, but that's okay. At least I'll have this node now, so I'll be able to farm for the event rewards after this stream, even if we don't quite make it to higher levels. Reverie offers free assist units now. Isn't it only for because they're on they're all getting euphorias? Yeah. Soon there will be moon tourism like Cyberpunk, y'all. Sadly are, but in the storyline of Red Alert 3 they had not yet. Hi AJ, welcome in. Oh, I need to go look at the I remember looking at it. It was really cute. Thank you for sharing the photos. Yeah, the farming boss is at no 18, but then I can still farm like the node, like the earlier boss nodes, because it's like node 8 has like the boss fight, so it won't be like max currency or whatever, but it'll still be enough to at least get me through. Low orbit flight? Oh, so it's not strictly space. Oh, I see. Every patch will get new assists. Oh, I see. Not photos, video. Oh, wait, did I see the video? I swear I saw photos. Oh my god, I'm gonna go check it later. If you've not seen the space clip, it is worth a watch. 12 seconds. Oh, I see. Red Alert 3 space. Okay. The one we get are in Euphoria banner. Oh, I see. So like every time there are people, yeah, like that's what I was thinking. Like I thought they were only doing assists because they're in Euphoria, like they're getting new Euphorias. But I guess if they're gonna do that every time now, since they're giving everyone Euphorias, that's cool. That is cool. I'm stuck in 202 anyway, like the second battle in 200 meters. So it's like I'm not even gonna worry about it. I think I need a stronger healer. Cause I used Vtuber in the first fight. I was like, oh crap, there goes my strongest warrior. It's fine. I did the same, needed a few things to find enough quiet for the full story. Now I'm Elizabeth's story. Ah, it's Tim Curry saying it. He's awesome. Ooh. Vtuber has carried me. I know, Vtuber is so good. Also posted a Woowa. Ooh! Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, AJ. I'm gonna go check that out. I'm at level 400. Did only 404. Oh my god. Yeah, that's gonna take me forever to get there. I'm not God's strongest warrior. But oh well, it's fine. 3 stream watch streak. Let's go. There, bears. We need 5 first redeems. Oh my god. But then that means it's not gonna be 5, like it's not gonna be first anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But Peel, happy 25 months, by the way. Thank you so much once again. I can't believe it's been 25 months. That's crazy. But yeah, I was thinking about it because it's like I feel like there's always like a second delay before someone else comes in after the first redeem gets redeemed. So I was like, oh, maybe I should put in a second and third, but 5 would be a bit too much. Anjo Nala too. If we didn't need 3 teams, I'd keep using follow-up. Yeah, I don't have Anjo Nala, so I'm like, Reveries is just gonna be something I'll casually do whenever I feel like it. Crazy that 25 months passed. I know, it's crazy. Damn. I finally bit the Furious in Wuwa in TCG. Oh hell yeah. Feels so accomplished. Let's go. I had Healable is playing in my account. I did not I can't. I tried like playing one battle by myself, but I couldn't remember the rules, so I was like, never mind. I'll just let someone else take the wheel in TCG. It's just not for me. QQ. But oh well. Sorry, I'm like dusting my desk mat. I don't know. I think like me using my AC kicks up the dust like a storm. Like damn, alright. I need to like put my air purifier in full blast then to help with the dust. Because I've been dusting like pretty much practically every day. I blame the pollen and whatnot. Oh well, it's fine. Whew. Alright. Oh my god. I stretch. Dustin makes you feel good? Yeah. Sort of. It's like it's the one chore that I don't mind doing. I need to like do a deep like a spring cleaning of sorts. Not a deep clean, but a spring cleaning. Like I need to get rid of stuff. I need to declutter again. So I have a lot of things that I don't really use. I haven't used in months. So I was like I should probably just get rid of them because they're just kind of taking up space in my room. Likely would not be swayed into starting reverse despite the upcoming event. Just how long is left of Hizabat's banner just for considerations? Less than 2 weeks, I think? I think you have less than 2 weeks before it switches over to Kiparina. Ready for space travel? Yes, I am very much ready. 10 days? Yeah, I think it's 10 days, yeah. Because I was thinking last time I looked at her banner, there was only 12 days left, and then it's been 2 days since, so that makes sense. 10 days makes sense. Some players made a big deal of recent Recoleta and Aleph sign-in notes because if they got reversed or not was uncertain in Chapter 9. Hello, Sven, welcome in. Hello, Hags, welcome in. Did they actually made a big deal? Really? I think I remember seeing a Paranite tweet that someone quit over it. I'm like, what do you mean someone quit over it? I don't understand. Because I don't think there was a storm yet, right? Like, it was just... Kamala prison was just burning to the ground. Like, that was all that happened. Question mark? I don't know. Yeah, I talked about this in my previous stream that like the main problem that I am having with reverse right now, because I'm so slow with getting through the story, I always miss on the first character's story or whatever. Like this always happens. Because most of the time they have spoilers at the end of the event. So at this point I have all but given up on playing the first half character's story. I don't like it. I don't know. Even if I tried, I might not be able to make it then. Not that I really have time. Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Don't start another gacha. I will always be the first person to like encourage you to not start another gacha. Unless you really want to, then by all means. I don't know, like I don't know if a Paranite was serious about it. I think it was a joke, but apparently people quit over the Recoleta Aleph sign-in notes or whatever the heck. I don't know, man. I didn't think anything too much of I didn't think anything too much of it, but I guess some people's feathers were ruffled? Question mark? If people made a big deal about it? I don't really know though, because I don't keep up with things like that. One of them is Horse Girls. I think everyone is playing Horse Girls. Hi, Human! All good, all good. Thank you so much for dropping by, Human. Have a great rest of your day. Become cat? Oh my god, okay. I will become cat. A cat in space. Probably, I guess so. Ah, shoot. There I am. Hello. There was some criticism with the patch, but I believe most of us just brushed it off. There was some criticism? Really? Okay. I think it's honestly their best patch, but I love how you're just as flabbergasted at me redeeming this every time. Yeah! I don't think you redeem it every time, though. The first cat in space. Maybe cat with a space helmet? I don't think I have a space helmet PNG. Is this the sign-in? Yeah, I think it's a sign-in note, yeah. Aleph receives a letter from Recoleta along with the 3rd edition of the Turquoise Serpent Club. Is it that one? Oh wait, no, maybe it's a different tweet, a different sign-in. Sorry, maybe I'm spreading fake news. Maybe I'm. I think I've heard I was tweeting about something else, a different sign-in. I don't think it's that one. I don't remember anymore, honestly. I'm gonna have to make another edit. Oh, let's go. I only did it for 2.6 because Jaguar. Yeah. Every patch has some criticism. Yeah. Hang on. I'm gonna have to like take this notification. Sorry about the staring off into space cat. Okay, here I am. I'm back. But yeah, I honestly think 2.6 was my favorite patch. It's the best one, I think. The best one they've written. But oh well. Do I stay as a cat for the playthrough? I guess I could. I thought the sign-in was basically referring to how they're still writing to each other even in the season. I thought that was the case too. But unless like if you guys like start swapping my models back and forth, I'm gonna have to take away those redeems. You like regular Silo? I know, me too. I can swap back after a while. Before I start. Please no. Silo, what game? Reverse 1999. Isn't that my... I'm pretty sure. Okay, I did have it. Yeah, we're playing Reverse 1999. 1999. Sorry. A gacha game. Oh, hello, Marianne. Welcome in. Pop, pop, pop. Aleph is literally just a few doors down from Recoleta, probably doing it for old time's sake. Yet the event is in 1987. I mean, the game is not called Reverse 1987, so I'm not gonna say it when someone is genuinely asking what the game is. Otherwise, it'll just confuse them. Wow. Hi, Narissa. Welcome in. Why am I switching as the like? Why am I like positioning my cat? I forgot that I was gonna swap back to my regular model. Hang on. The Bites of 1987. I don't get that. I think that's a FNAF reference, but I don't actually understand what that is about. I feel like I always just see people talking about the Bite of 87. I'm like, okay. Alrighty then. I was tied up. Could get here sooner. It's okay, Cage. Welcome in, welcome in. You haven't started the story? That's fine. The event story, you mean? We're like on node 7 question mark? Sorry, node 8. Just a central lore for FNAF. I see. Where's my model? There it is. Hello, I am back. Blue Puck was really like 7. Ooh. Okay. I still need to remember to buy the battle pass before I forget. Speaking of horse girls, aren't Darly Clatter and Jun Youngzi are canon horse people? Ooh. Okay. But I really like I should have been smart and started on ended last stream on this so that way I could have farmed for things, but oops, oh well. Hindsight is 2020. Is there any other piece of reverse music that you like from the Butte Jukebox? There's quite a few, but I really like that song from Golden City, so I just used that. Because it's my favorite vibe. But yeah. usually when I get this song, the song from 1987, I might swap to it because it's also along the same vibes as the Golden City one. I like vaporwave / synthwave / retro wave vibes, so that's usually what I play as my background noise. I put Voyager on my screen and use this song now. Yeah, that's I think like as soon as I get this song, I'll probably like use this as my background music going forward probably. Flashbang free, thank you Odysseus. Perfect. I know you like made a list of the warnings, so I really appreciate it. It'll prepare me NJ when it comes to the flashbang. But yes. Hello VOD gang, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Let us start with node 8. When we move forwards, an expensive group photo, usually found in a weathered old frame. Ooh. Soviet wave. Ah, I think I remember you saying something like that last stream. Oh, sorry, don't look at this team. I don't know what happened here. Why are you here? Where's my Lopera?
So, one at a time.
Oh, did I wait, what happened? Where's my story? Hello? Why is it bringing me to the... Is it because I accidentally pressed the node and had to skip it? No! Oh no. How do I get the story? Hi Shy Reaper, welcome in. Hi Clemir, welcome in. Yeah, because I was like looking at it. I was like, oh. And then I clicked on it accidentally and I had to skip. Is it? Oh, the fight is before the story. Okay. Okay, we're fine then. We're fine. Sweet. Perfect. Okay, I was like panicking because like, is it because I skipped? Oh god. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Okay. Perfect. We go into space. Hello, Red Nightingale.
Show me what you got.
Finish the flight. Okay. I know I went to one node that's like that. Okay. You seriously think some no-name circus performer can pull off something this important? I know they have their reasons to doubt, but like it or not, this is my job now. Might find me up just chilling here. That's okay. Feel free to chill. These space guys are enshrouded in mystery. I don't think I need to worry about it, but yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. They put the fight at the start of the store. Okay. As long as I was like, because I remember I was checking things out and then I accidentally clicked a node, like this node, and had to like exit real fast. So I couldn't remember if it started with a battle or not. Okay.
Charging. I'm an artist of steel.
Ha! My crucible really has a mind of its own.
Faraday's miracle.
Bye! Hehe. I should stop dwelling on what they said. The only thing that matters now is living up to the trust and expectations others have placed on me.
The show is over, but the loneliness persists.
Ooh.
How do you feel? Intense nausea is common for the first few months of zero-G training.
Zero-G training?
I think
Oh my god! She's wearing her
FAVE.
spacesuit. So cute.
You're very kind to ask, ma'am.
I finished the HSR Fate collab last night. Man, the first half was so funny, then the story got really anticlimactic. Oh, really? My friend said that I'll like it, so I'm like, Her first training session was rough and more than a little messy, causing her to throw up. That is the most dripped out astronaut suit. I know, right, Spooky Biscuit? Pointer helped her to the infirmary. Once she could breathe again, she stammered out a request, just like the one she made today.
I'm ready for more.
Oh,
You're at this again?
I'm on point.
Elizabeth
this out.
already checked your vitals in arcane skill test reports.
I wonder if
Her
the suit
conclusion
references
was
anything?
clear.
Maybe.
You need to rest and recover before we begin again. If you push yourself too hard and become too sick to perform the mission, that won't help us either.
But I can do more. All I need is a bit more training. I need
more
to perform
training?
flawlessly.
Hello, Chang. Welcome in.
We
Oh, she's
don't
such a hard
need
worker.
flawless, not at the cost of your health. We need satisfies all requirements, nothing more.
Satisfies all requirements. She adjusts her tone, searching her mind for something that might qualify as comfort or encouragement.
You're already doing better than we anticipated.
Yeah, she's so pretty. I'm sad that she also isn't playable. She fears the words come out too flat, but Kiparina shakes her head sincerely.
Thank you. But I still haven't memorized the flight procedures, and I'm still struggling with my arcane skill.
She's so cute, oh my god.
Maybe I can ask Miss Vinsong to give me another ley lines lesson. That's not pushing myself, is it?
It's not pushing myself, oh.
That's acceptable. But you will ensure you get a minimum of 8 hours of sleep every day.
8 hours of sleep. Pointer gives in. She too had once been hell-bent on proving herself.
And promise me you'll eat well and never skip meals.
Oh, Cheng. Wait, why did you redeem that? You're so funny. Cheng, you're so funny. You would redeem that just to show off your points? I see. Okay, Cheng, I can't even give you a VIP badge because that means I would have to take away your mod badge. Do you want me to demod you? Is that why? Because I can definitely demod you and then you can just be VIP. Yeah, I can't give you both, unfortunately. Yeah, exactly. So I'm not demodding. Why did you redeem it? I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna refund all your points, bruh. You're so funny. But yeah, no refunds. It's too late. I refunded it. It's fine. Chang probably has like another 100k at that point. But anyway.
Yes, ma'am. Miss Isabeth said there would be a team-building dinner tonight. I'll attend it and train for another half an hour after we come back.
Team dinner.
No, that's not what I meant.
I thought you could be both VIP and mod. No, you can't. You can only be one or the other. See, Chang has like enough for two VIP badges. That's crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if the Laplace dress code is just your outfit has to be this shiny. Honestly, so true. There are a few tasks more difficult than instructing a child who is too mature for her own good.
Anyway, go change. We'll go together.
We have many kids in this game that are way too mature for their own good. There's only like maybe a couple of kids that are like actually kids, but kid at heart, like everyone else is like they had to grown up real fast. Get Demo. Cat, hi cat. Of all of the restaurants in Vernie, this one does the best business thanks in no pots. Small part to Hisabeth. Hello, Friddle, welcome in. August is kid. Yeah, exactly. August, and then there is Flutterpage. Flutterpage is also very much childlike, even though she had like some very good insights and perspective. But August is definitely like one of them. Is Eric also still a kid? Still acts like a kid? I haven't seen Eric in action, so unless I'm wrong, mods are more powerful than the VIPs. Yes. Yes, they are. With all those mouths to feed, food has always been a vital part of her lifestyle, one that she is only too eager to share with her team. Plus, the tables here are big enough for everyone in their group to have a seat. Oh my god!
We sat here when we first met, no? I think so. This table seems a bit too small now.
Seeing mature kids actually hurt me, they do. Same here. Hi, Friddle! Again. Flutter was also raised in the era between World War I and World War II. True. Spathadia acts her age, though. She's technically a teenager. Oh, yeah, that's right. She is very, like, much her age. I think Flutterpage is a bit too mature. Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. In some parts. But I guess Ovkiss is, like, the kid.
numbers.
Winsong! Oh my god, hello.
Yet everything
Sorry, I'm
now
gonna pay
depends
attention
on
now.
our brave astronaut. How's your arcane skill training?
Ooh.
Not bad, I guess. Miss Winsong is a wise teacher. I'm glad I've learned something from my experience with Vila. I hope you'll get to know her one day.
With her wife?
You'll have plenty of time to make friends once you return from your mission.
Oh god. Oh god, no.
Looking forward to it. But first I have to go back to the circus. I think Mr. Kozlov will have my gift prepared by then. I'm sure he will.
I'm so nervous.
Though he didn't come to see me and Voyager this week.
He has a whole circus to run, and you're busy
That's
with training. It's
cool.
hard to find a good time when you are
Oh my
both
god, is
free.
it gonna be their entire team? That's cute.
Perhaps he didn't want to make you homesick, but I'm sure he misses you a lot.
But yeah, this is like pretty much feeling like a death flag. Uh-oh.
Mirny isn't far from here. You should go back and visit sometime. No one will blame you if you take a break for a few hours.
But yeah, they're all playable, but there's no stopping them from, you know, killing off people, even though they're playable.
I am able to drive you to town.
Maybe.
If you need.
Oh my god, Pointer!
Just submit your schedule 2 days in advance. I will set some
Stop
time
talking about
aside
your
for a
future
short
plans, I
trip.
know, right? Stop! Stop! Stop it! You're not allowed! No one's allowed!
Thank you. But I think it will have to wait until the project's over.
But yeah, Pointer does not have plot armor. Everyone else, I guess, because they're playable characters, they have some kind of plot armor. But Pointer, uh-oh.
Mr. Kozlov said I would always be
Girl.
able to visit him in the future. Besides, he needs time to prepare the gift.
Oh god. Not everyone is interested in the still distant future. Voyager! Kiparina's friend at least is more focused on what's right in front of her. She taps the edge of the small vessel, smiling at the crisp metallic sound it makes. So cute, oh my god.
Don't do that. The echo from that sound makes me dizzy.
Group photo! She pulls her hand back and watches until confirming the little creature is friendly. Then she reaches out again, trying to figure out how to get along with it.
Voyager?
Voyager! She's so pretty. I know, like, this is like literally my first time
Don't
witnessing
get
her in
distracted.
action. She's
She's
so
almost
pretty.
finished the food.
Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh, that's so pretty. Whoa. Hi, Murdoch! Name Day swaps the food around the table, pushing 2 still full plates to the middle. Cold scales press against Kiparina's wrist.
You like a drink? Here, we've got some hot milk or warm apple cider.
Snake one! I want warm apple cider! Striking a cup behind it, the snake leaves splotches of spilled drink all across the table.
Milk will be fine. Thank you.
Voyager is a lot more airheaded than I thought she'd be, but I adore the direction they went with. It's really cute. You prefer your cider cold? That's fair. I like it hot. It's a really good drink when it's like super cold. Like super cold out. So I like drinking it when I'm like walking out. Like, I don't know, like a farmer's market or like a winter Christmas market or something. It's really cool. My friendly eldritch monstrosity can't be this cute. Yeah. Yeah, hot apple cider. No, not the alcoholic version. Kiparina passes another cup to Voyager. She mimics the others by lifting the cup first in both hands and then just one.
Let's have a toast, friends, to our new team. Though no
Because
one
there's
knows
a version
for
of
sure
apple
whether our
cider that's not
project will
alcoholic.
succeed or
Because
is
that's what I
doomed to
drink.
fail
Because I don't drink
catastrophically.
alcohol. Oh my god,
Together
did
we're
you
working
just say
towards
that?
the future.
Hello?
Cheers!
A friendly signal, a quiet promise of unity. She really did just outright and say it could either fail or succeed. Oh my goodness, bruh, girl, please. A turning point in any story or relationship, from stranger to colleague, and eventually, friend comrade. Ooh. Cheers. That always trips me up from my European POV. All cider is alcoholic.
Even
Yeah,
though
not all of them
no longer
are.
in its prime, it still has the best technology and the finest scientists.
It's like that one skit in Nichijou where one of the friends was drinking apple cider. Always expect the worst and you'll never be disappointed. Oh god, bro. But yeah, there is like a version of apple cider that's not alcoholic. That's the one I drink.
The finest scientists? You mean us? I couldn't agree more. I've always believed that perseverance is the most basic fundamental quality that any researcher should possess.
Perseverance. There's
Baiju?
only one thing that I think we should persevere with.
Probably because of the snake,
Our efforts
maybe.
to return
And the
to
same
the future.
hairstyle. The same hair color.
Didn't know you Laplace researchers missed the good old days so much.
The good old days.
Laugh if you want, but you can't deny that our era was better than this one.
Ooh. Caprina keens her ears in, trying to catch each word. The room is warm, and the conversation at their table is easy and relaxed. The question she's been keeping down finally bubbles out of her mouth.
What was the future like? I've read through the manual for temporary employees. The data we're going to collect may help people get back the things that they lost, right? From the futures that you've been to.
Ooh.
What's Leningrad like in 1999? Were there any circus shows
Oh,
in
were
your
there
era?
any circus shows? Oh, she's so cute.
Does that mean everything was better than it is now? I have trouble imagining it.
Baby
Were there
girl.
sweets for everyone, and stores that never ran out of food?
Baby girl.
Things were much better then. Well, except for the study of ley lines.
Except for the
It
study
was
of
still
ley
struggling
lines.
as a
Oh my
scientific
god.
pursuit, especially when it came to attracting new students. Though even now, its only student seems to lack much interest in it.
Oh.
That's not true. Sorry. I'm just having difficulty focusing on it with all
Listen,
the
ley
other
lines
demands
is
on
her
my time.
lifeblood, okay? Also, the Kiparina of the future turned out fun. There is no Leningrad in 1999, oh god.
It's okay. Miss Winsong was only making a joke, at the expense of her very overworked student. It's true, things were nicer in the future. I do miss the sweets, and that the shops were never empty.
Every witness seems to offer her the same promise. Wait, what? It's worth it. Life should move forward, not stay stuck in the past.
Amazing. I'm sure we'll make it back one
This is
day.
making me so nervous. Why is it such a happy chapter? Happy and wholesome chapter. That means it's gonna be horrors and depression coming forward. Like, oh my god. This time, she raises her cup to the brightest future. Oh boy. Oh boy. If you got sent to 1987 right now, what would you miss the most? Not sure. Spread of Wait, what? Enigmification. The pale green characters pulse with emotion. Making sense of what they're saying is going to take all your cunning. Streaming? You'll miss streaming? Just had a 2-year project cancelled. Soon I too will be able to hide out in my room all day playing Sudoku. Not sad about this at all. I wouldn't start celebrating just yet. It looks like you're just about to lose your vacation time since there's a shortage of staff everywhere. Oh, this is like their 4chan. What are they gonna do? It's not like a simple number theory. Major like me can contribute to rebuilding in the wake of the storm. Nothing's going to stop me from going on vacation. Nothing. Would you look at that? The enigmification is spreading nicely. Are they making fun of Enigma? Good. At this rate, I'll have the entire Laplace break room to all myself. Oh my god. As more people start slacking off, supplies will be cut too. You might get to hug all the daily meals from all of Laplace, but that's probably the best you'll do. You know, it'd be hilarious if a bunch of random numbers and formulas turned out to be the key to defeating the storm and you got roped into non-stop 24/7 working. We're trying to crack it with Madame Lucy interrogating you 3 times a day of, oh my god, hello? Hello? It sounds absolutely disgusting. I need a nap just at the thought of that. Yeah, it's like before, right? Oh, and as a part of the humanitarian gesture, I'll make sure your voice gets added to the machine too. Oh, well, isn't that something? There are still poor souls who didn't get a vacation even at a time like this, with all the non-essential projects getting cut. There's plenty, like John for the medical team, John from the engineering group, and John from material science. Basically, every non-theoretical department is pulling all-nighters to rebuild Laplace under Madame Lucy's brand of rootless pragmatism. It is very subtle foreshadowing. It's the Johns again! The former strangers, about the perfect moment to speak in defense of me. The real reason everyone has weird code names is they're all named John. Please. Hi, Arieli. Welcome in, welcome in. 3 months before the storm.
3, 2,
oh
1,
god.
Cut.
Please no. Please no.
And just so we're clear, everything went well as usual.
Okay.
The video in this disc, to put it simply, is too much for anyone to handle. Guess what it's used for? Go on, give me the most ridiculous answer you can think of.
I will not guess because I know it will be wrong.
A little tip. Think like a modern person. The development of technology allows us to save a lot of things as digital data nowadays.
I will submit that answer.
Yes, it's a last record. A video is much more convenient than sitting down with a pen.
Chapter 9 is flashbang free? Okay, perfect. She places the data card on the table and immediately draws in all eyes.
Data secured. Pointer, do you want me to add your part to the video now? Or maybe later?
It doesn't look like a cat. Well, she said make your best guess of what it could be. I'm like, so Murdoch on Twitch was like cat videos.
Preferably never. This whole lost record thing is your passion. Besides, I know nothing about material sciences.
Gotta say, I really like how they're switching to these documentary snippets every now and then. It's really cute. The internet and science are for cats and cat videos. So true.
But you spent so much time transcoding the incantation. You simply must show up in my video. Please, I insist.
Ooh.
We're a team. We shouldn't miss anyone's perspective, no?
Yes.
Even for her, long hours can wear things down. There's a trace of fatigue in her otherwise calm reply, a lag in her response.
Super. Then let's take a look at our work so far and learn from our mistakes. Well, my mistakes. Pointer and I had been working on the teleport disc at the Placid's Cosmodrome. More specifically, our interim mission was to determine how to transport supplies to space stations and spacecraft using teleport incantations. The ultimate goal being to achieve stable, safe, and long-distance teleportation to outer space viable for living organisms. The project had been going smoothly until we received some bad news.
Bad news?
Due to a policy change at Laplace, most projects in Placid's were being suspended.
Every time Elizabeth opens her mouth, my result is give her waivers. Uh-oh. Oh no!
Fortunately, the bad news was followed by a small amount of good. Madame Lucy said if we could send a monitor to space to collect data when the storm arrived, we'd be allowed to continue with our project. It was a vital opportunity to make our contribution to deciphering the storm.
So cute.
There were only 3 major issues to solve: manpower, energy supply, and determination.
Oh, that's so cute!
As you can see,
oh my God,
the
even
first 2 issues
Hansan
have been
got
solved
one.
by our new members. Thank you all for your help.
You know she's so doomed when she doesn't even get like a detailed NPC diorama figure. Uh-oh. Raro.
Especially our brave little astronaut.
Oh my god, she's so cute.
The plan is now simple. She'll fly into space, reach the required altitude, launch the monitor, and zero in on the correct coordinates. And then she'll contact ground control to come home.
Cider with alcohol is called hard cider, I think. I feel like they're still called apple cider, but yeah. The flats are coming in. Way before chapter 7 when Lucy was still head of Laplace, right? Yes, it was definitely way before chapter 7 because it's literally before the storm. Like, Verton is still in school at this point. Verton is still in school. So it's literally before the storm where all, like, you know, where all of her friends, like, got sifted, so. Oh my god,
Arcane
that's so
skill
cute.
will protect her from any possible danger caused by pressure or heat in the vacuum of space.
Damn, what a useful skill.
Then finally, she will activate the teleport disc, and we will activate our receiver on the ground. Ta-da! Everyone will arrive in Laplace's Arctic branch safe and sound to acclaim and accolades from all around the scientific world.
They are very happy. Ruh-roh. Wonder what became of them later on.
Well, that's a simple framework of the plan, but we still have tons of minor problems to tackle first.
Well, we haven't heard of them since then. Since this one, so I don't know, maybe they got lost in space.
Our top priority is improving the long-distance positioning accuracy of the teleport disc. We've already begun testing our latest prototypes. Though the last test didn't end well.
Oh! No!
We're still searching for the cause of that particular catastrophic
Only
error.
Pointer remains
but
standing.
we won't let it stop us. This was no more than an inevitable roadblock. A small accident on the way to technological progress.
Elizabeth, if we are going to have any chance of learning from our mistakes, we can't run away from our problems.
All right. That last test was a week ago.
This is so cute though. No, they're dead again, I know.
Same as the last time, though we've made some improvements.
Except for Pointer. Pointer is like the only one standing, so is that like foreshadowing? The snow blew my mind. It suggests that all the personalized chess pieces are canon.
And I guess it'll be me again.
Are you sure? Considering the danger and your value to the project, I think you ought to let me.
Ooh?
How can I ask anyone to try my invention if I wouldn't use it myself?
Oh.
Now, what are you waiting for? Get to the safe zone. Oh, and remember to secure the blast door.
Oh, okay.
Miss Kipperina asked about the test yesterday as she was feeding the fish. She said she's been able to control her power more now. You'd be much safer with her help.
Okay.
We're a team, right? We sink or swim together.
Name Day's like, are you sure I'm way more expendable than you help? Poor Name Day. As the clock strikes the hour, a small figure peeks in through the door.
My clinic just finished. I hope I'm not late, Miss Elizabeth.
Oh, she's so cute. I'll pick her up.
Well, we did have a pretty bad accident, but thanks to Kipperina's arcane skill, no one was too badly hurt. Winston is one cool teacher, and that girl's a phenomenal student. The margin of error remained high, a significant problem for sure. But we'd learned our lesson after spending all that time recovering in the ward. That is, that we should prepare for the worst, so that those who survive will know what to do with, our
Both
legacy.
of you guys asking, are you sure? I really like this part of her design. Like, it looks like a spine. I mean, I'm sure that's what it's supposed to be.
2, I don't think that's what Pointer meant when she told us to learn from our mistakes.
Before Elizabeth can pinch its mouth shut, the little snake ducks back into her hair. Pointer.
Again, I emphasize that safety must come first in the lab. It is my first and most important protocol.
Iron Man's thing? That looks cool, right? It's like literally my favorite part of her design. It's so freaking cool.
Windsong and I left for all of 10 minutes, and by the time we got back, each and every one of you ended up on death's door.
Hello? Oh my god, wait, so literally all... Oh my god, bruh.
And now I find out you've even petitioned for a postponed
Made to look like an actual snake spine.
evacuation.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
snake
getting
spine. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
ridiculous.
You know how tight the schedule is now that the storm emergency plan has been activated, don't you? The silver lining is that now we know that we have exactly 3 months. We can still optimize the procedure and improve the disc and...
I always see like designs like that in like cyberpunk outfits. Like you would always see like the spine as like a attachment on their backs. So I'm like, I always admire it. I was like, it's so freaking cool.
Enough, Sylvie!
But it would be like a snake's body, I suppose, because their spine is their body, question mark. They only have like one. But anyway, yeah. Pointer cuts her off. Her tone is serious. Uh-oh.
Oh, come on, friends. Can we just calm down and discuss our schedule over dinner?
Name day, please.
I
Neural
believe Miss
interfaces?
Pointer
Yeah.
was only trying to suggest a better plan.
I am. I suggest we stop all work on this project immediately.
Snakes are just spine and ribs. Tons of ribs. I know. The young man is caught off balance, unable to find the words to ease the tension in the room. Uh-oh.
What? Why? The situation really isn't that dire.
Miss Elizabeth is right. We shouldn't be discouraged
snap!
over one accident, Miss Pointer. The damage wasn't too severe.
Wait, weren't you guys like literally like at, oh my god, at that store? And that's not severe to you? Hello?
Only 3 months left. Yet our latest achievement was a total catastrophe.
Oh my god.
I know what you're all thinking. That the odds are still good, and it's more or less safe to continue. But all that is a weighted gamble.
Oh man.
Nothing matters more than your lives.
Oh, Pointer. She knows this all too well. It's not her first time making bold gambles. Ooh? Ooh?
Pointer, what do you think the odds are, really?
Without diving into the calculations, it's around a 70% chance in theory. But my logic is screaming something else in my ear.
She has experience?
You don't have to take that risk, Pointer.
I know what I'm doing. Nothing's guaranteed in the world of science.
Oh! Uh-oh. She closes her eyes, interrupting the playthrough of her memories. One bad failure is enough to just give up. Yeah, nah, we want to press on. I mean, if she, like, it seems like she has experience with, like, having a catastrophic failure, so I guess that's why she's a lot more wary.
The risk is too high. I can't allow it.
Okay. That's fine.
But it's like we always say, there's nothing guaranteed in the world of science. You never know before you take that fateful step.
Such a firm, matter-of-fact statement. It sounds exactly like something the old Pointer might have said. Ooh.
My analysis points to a dangerous level of uncertainty in this project. The price of failure, even optimistically, could be much worse than a few days in recovery.
So she had like one tragic failure and now she's like compensating for it. Hella hardcore. The storm. Pointer scans the room. None of them have known failure. Not yet, and they shouldn't have to. Aw, Pointer!
You've seen how things, places, people just disappear in the storm.
Oh no.
You need to stop this insanity before that happens to us. Don't you understand?
Oh, Pointer.
I really don't. Why should we stop?
Oh my god. She thinks for a moment, and then a spark of inspiration flashes across her face.
No, you're right. We shouldn't pretend as if it's normal to risk our lives for this. At the end of the day, if we die, our research dies with us.
Uh-huh.
But if something
Now
were
you
to
realize
happen to
it?
the team, you would be the one to survive. That's why I want you to keep our records, to take down everything in case the worst happens.
Hang on. I'm gonna adjust something. One sec. trailer dialogue? It sounds like it, right? Yeah.
Here.
Pointer looks down at the data card. Machines are only capable of faithfully recording and replaying data. They can't interpret meaning. Interpret meaning? They certainly cannot understand the reckless choices of human beings. This was a red herring from the trailer where she said it to Kiparina. Uh-huh. Yeah. Those who come after might skim through the logs and learn how the team met, chose, collaborated, and parted ways. That's so sad. That means it's like, Pointer will be the one left behind if anything happens. Ironically, we as players know on a meta level that Pointer is the most likely to die on account of her not being playable. She doesn't have the plot armor. Would have probably been too obvious if it was exactly like this? Yeah. What about everything outside the frame? The temperature of the lab, the taste of a restaurant's signature dish, the hesitation she feels right now. No device can preserve those details, only memories can. Some need to move forward, others need to stay behind. Uh-oh. She doesn't look— oh my god! She doesn't look up and never reaches for the disc. She's made up her mind.
And I won't submit this petition for you.
She's so pretty!
I can't stand by and let you kill yourselves.
Is this the trailer line?
I'm done. I quit.
Oh no, Pointer! Goodbye! Goodbye! Okay. She quits! Oh, another fight? Okay. Eh? Oh, okay. I guess I will bring—
And it was by choosing Jay that they began their path.
Where's Lapera? There she is. Hello.
So, one at a time or all of you at once?
I guess.
Battery check.
Okay, done. Everyone's here, right? I love this song too, actually. Miss Caparino, your coordination training is about to commence. Perform the designated actions according to the guidance. Your performance will be evaluated. Close your eyes and try using your arcane skill to hit the robot here. Don't worry, they were built exactly for this purpose. Can I just like hit them, or do I have to like do this like how they want me to? Okay.
Time to heat up the forge.
What does she do? Mass attack. 2 enemies, an even numbered rounds deals an additional even number rounds. Okay, I'm not gonna remember that, but okay. But, oh wait, I wanted to look at the buff. Mass buff, all allies gain, rousing morale. An odd number round. Okay.
Maybe take a— I got some trouble brew.
A sharp blade.
So I won't do that one until I'm on an even number round.
Fresh from the crucible.
My forge,
Hi,
my
Tito.
rules.
Faraday's miracle.
Oh, bye. Proceed as before, but now focus your attention on a distinct unit. This one? This one? I'm assuming it's that one. Okay. We shall focus. But then, this is a mass attack, though. I don't have anything that's only single attack, I think. Question mark?
Ready? Aim?
Time to heat up the forge.
I'm sure it'll be fine, quite.
I got some trouble brewing.
A sharp blade.
That's what I'll do. Okay, bye. Never mind. I worried over nothing. My team's too strong. Next time I should be able to do a bit better. That's right, you did well. I'll make sure Miss Winsong hears of the good news.
As long as I've got you at my side.
Oh, they're also a red herring. Oh, interesting. Okay. Hi, Shiro. I hope you're doing well. Okay, I'm a BRB now. I'm gonna take my first break, and then I'll be right back in 3 minutes. So we'll be right back. I'm gonna stand up and stretch my legs. Have a good night. Thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you, thank you. Have a good night. And Abby, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, thank you. If anyone is here in chat and got a membership from Abby, please go thank him. Please, please, then thank you. But thank you, Abby. I hope you're doing well. Also, I heard that realistic knocking, Murdoch. I heard that. Poor Miko's suffering for reveries. Oh no, not the reveries. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Whew. Alright. Thank you. Instruction. Woof. Okay. A freezing rain. How could you possibly expect warm rain to fall inside a greenhouse? Ooh. Silo will go through reverie soon. I actually am going through it, but I'm stuck in 202, like 200 the second battle. I need a stronger healer because I already used Vtuber. But maybe I'll like redo the second battle. I mean the first battle, so I can get Vtuber back. Who knows? We'll see. I need more healers or sustains. There's an early flashbang. Oh, thank you. After one of Winsong's line. Okay.
Researcher in the LSCC Plesetsk branch. The reason I joined. The same reason I quit.
I have my shades ready.
Nothing matters more than people's lives. All the research I've done has been for one purpose. To make people's lives better.
You can get Kiparina and go through 202. Yeah, I was thinking that too. That I, like, maybe once I get Kiparina, it'll help. But she's
Pointer, there you are.
A few weeks away.
How's everything going?
Also, my model is betraying me. I'm actually sitting up straight and it's making it look like I'm slouching. I'm not. I promise you. I'm not slouching. I'm literally like leaning back at my seat. Posture check.
I heard
I'm
you're busy with the
literally sitting up
evacuation.
straight. It's my model's just betraying me. I don't know why.
As soon as I finish the
lean
handover
forward.
here,
I know.
I'm heading back into town to help with packing, coordinating, and explaining the situation to the locals.
Thank you for the hydrate, by the way.
Same old, same old.
It was doing this yesterday too, and it was driving me insane because I'm like, I'm literally leaning up. I mean, sitting up. This is my second favorite story in this game. Now I've cried 3 times. Oh god, now I'm even more scared.
Same old, same old. You know, Hisabeth said that exact thing when I asked about the team's progress yesterday.
Cypher syndrome.
They seem to be doing all right.
No.
Good.
But I'm literally like leaning forward. Like I have like my head at the back, like resting at the headrest of my chair. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. Ooh, sunflower seeds! Winsong takes a small bag out of her coat, nudging the conversation in a lighter direction.
I've got some seeds left. Do you want to take them off my hands?
This part?
Do I look like a gardener to you?
The gardener Pointer.
Well,
Yo,
it's
she's
just
being
that
nice.
I heard from a few people here in Mirny that a Laplace researcher was giving out sunflower seeds.
Oh, sunflower seeds.
And it wasn't me, so I've been wondering just who it could have been. Don't you want some? Seriously, everyone loves them.
I do like munching on sunflower seeds. On the day Pointer left the Plesetsk Cosmodrome, she handed out these seeds to everyone she passed. But what was she thinking? Maybe she just wanted to break all ties, to stop herself from turning back. She keeps this bag, saving it for the right moment.
Thanks.
Oh.
So, who ended up signing the application?
Hisabeth will, when she goes to collect the monitor and report our research to Ludwig. She says it's more likely to get approval that way.
Oh.
They don't know when to stop, do they?
Hi, Virgil. Welcome in.
They don't know the meaning.
Okay, I almost caught that.
Stop.
Thank you for the warning, Odysseus. That was much better.
If the fish get startled, then they won't eat anything.
I see, Miss Elizabeth.
She sprinkles the fish food carefully over the water surface, hoping these fragile little creatures might cling to the wet
full inventory check.
to some
There's
instinct
more
to
runium
survive.
left than we thought. Now, where should I put these useless old files? I was thinking we could use them for draft paper.
Anyone plays PGR or DMC? Not sure in this stream, but some of us do play Wuwa, so kind of close.
Maybe you can turn them into a knife or something.
A knife?
A knife would be more useful at this point. You know, to cut fruit or whatever.
Actually, that card there on the table would work better for that.
Why is that?
Yeah, Odysseus basically made a list of flashbang warnings. Because, as you know, I got a migraine from all the flashbangs that I had to deal with in my previous stream, so it's pretty helpful.
It's all about the material. Metal makes a better edge than paper. Never quite understood why you made them like that.
Oh, I was testing out a new alloy. I used it to make windsongs and pointers cards. It gets harder and sharper when heated. Give it a rub with your hands and you can use it as a letter opener.
Next month, PGR DMC collab is happening? Oh, hell yeah. I didn't realize it was that soon. Their words trail off. They've been trying not to bring up Pointer's departure, to pretend like everything is still just as it was.
The ritual still isn't stable enough. We need a specific location or area to set as a destination in advance. But first, we need a way to pinpoint a recognizable area. The formula should be...
Oh no, this song. This is background music.
Miss Winsong sent me a message. She said, don't forget to collect the monitor.
The monitor?
Oh, she sent it to you too? Tell her I said thanks. No, that number doesn't look right.
I love this event, but it's flashbang roulette. Yeah. It's kind of taking
best.
away my enjoyment
but
of
those
it.
arcane minerals you were asking for are scarce as all hell. I haven't been able to find a single supplier.
I'm definitely putting that in my feedback survey once we get it.
Then we'll carry on without them. That's it. Nope, wrong again. Pointer was the master of numbers. With that brain of hers, she'd have had this over and done by now.
Oh, she was the master of numbers. A sound from the corner of the room draws her attention. Voyager is stacking pieces of mineral shards into a wobbly tower. Voyager is so cute. Excuse me. In the lamplight, the peaks sparkle strangely mesmerizing.
Careful, don't hurt yourself. They're more powerful than they seem.
Voyager nods with a vague but accepting gesture, and Elizabeth turns back, ready to refocus on the data. They need to call 37. Though the fragile silence is broken and other words spill out.
Miss Elizabeth.
The little would-be astronaut walks over and stands beside Elizabeth. It's rare for her to approach so closely.
I have a question for you. Sorry if it's not a good time, but it's important to me.
A simple fade is better than the transition. Is a better transition than a flashbang. Yeah.
And it's something I hope you'll answer honestly.
Like, I think the flashbang is okay, but only if it's used in moderation. But it literally happened so many times in that one node that I was just like, oh my god, please stop. Startled by the coming topic, Name Day broke the fish tank. He broke the fish tank accidentally. Uh-oh. He scrambles to scoop up the spilling fish from the floor. No! Name Day, please.
Sorry, ladies. Please ignore me. I'm not here, and I didn't hear a thing.
Name Day! Oh my god, did not realize he was such a boy failure.
Но если я заплачу, мисс Киперина, умная молодая девушка, неудивительно, что она быстро во всем разобралась. Вы согласны?
Elizabeth's like, I don't understand that. I know, what are you guys talking about? Elizabeth looks down at her. The upturned face is young, but so very determined.
So, what's your question?
Elizabeth, I'm French. He's so hot, throw me into the sun like I'm cooler. Friedel, oh my god. Let's go?
Miss Pointer said something before
yeah, she's French.
Left.
Yeah, she doesn't understand
about
that, what he's just said.
And people disappearing into the storm. It's hard to believe that she would ever give up on our mission. Unless she knew the price of failing was truly horrible.
Thankful for name day to be willing to stay in my box. I know, I was so happy I got him too, because I was like rolling on Elizabeth's banner, afraid that she's gonna spook me. I'm like, please don't. I want Kiparina, Karen. I want Kiparina instead to spook me. But I really wanted name day, so thankfully he came home like on 30, like at 30 pulls.
Then the storm can't just be some normal kind of natural disaster. This storm will destroy everything. Won't it?
Oh, Kiparina. She doesn't even know how long that question has sat in the pit of her chest. In her glass marble eyes, Elizabeth sees a brightness welling up. They made a typo, May instead of pay, and voiced it as such, very rushed. Oh. She doesn't know how to respond, but silence can be an answer too, and the girl understands.
All the people we know, all the bears, birds, this fish, everything.
I wonder if she's thinking of the circus.
The lost future that you talk about. Was it the first to disappear? Or are there more that have been lost? Will the same thing happen to our time?
No.
Things are much worse than you let on.
I mean, even if it's just one word, I think it's fair to point out typos like that, especially when, I don't know, when they ask for feedback.
What else has changed in the future?
And like, a lot of people did get turned off from like playing the game because of like the bad localization, right? From the very beginning. So I would think that they would care about that stuff, or at least would want to hear it if they got something wrong. One letter in English, several words in Russian. Ah, yeah. So that's what I'm saying, right? Like, I think it's fair to point out things like that, especially if it's like incorrect. Plus, like, if they're gonna continue to like mix languages like this, I think it's valid to like want things to be translated as accurately as possible. The light in her eyes never fades, not completely. Kiparina has long understood that tears won't change anything.
Many things changed. Some things won't last nearly as long as people think they will.
They probably also outsource localization, so it's definitely valid to tell them exactly. Like, I have so many problems whenever, like, it's why I like playing in Japanese most of the time, because sometimes I can understand what the Japanese voices are saying compared to like how the English translate it, and I would always get upset when the Japanese voice is not matching what I see on the screen. Like sometimes the like all you'll see like on the subtitle is just or like like literally one word, but the Japanese voice is like saying an entire sentence. So it's like, bro, what are you doing? Anyway.
For you, the world might seem to have turned upside down, but life will go on.
If they didn't want to hear their typos pointed out, they would not have included the feedback. I'm way too used to Gen Zers not using punctuation, so it doesn't bother me, but there are people who does get bothered, and honestly people with dyslexia exist. Yeah. But I don't think anyone should ever feel like uncertain about giving feedback. Like, I think that's how that's how these games will improve. Anyway, like, I don't know. I just think it's a bit silly to like discourage it, but that's all. Pointer is gone. Winsong has her own geological surveys. Now everyone that's left seems to be looking to Elizabeth for answers. Onigiri is jelly-filled donuts? Oh my god! Oh my god, that's so right. I remember. Oh my god, no, oh god, that is so true. She tries to choose her words deliberately, but she has hardly ever been comforted, so she doesn't know how to comfort others. Actually, that brings back like previous memories from Digimon days.
Are you ready?
Because they also like localized a bunch of things like really weirdly. I remember like when I was watching season 1 of Digimon, and I was like, why is it so weird? Like, why are they localizing it like that? But like back in the day, I want to say localization tries to like make it more westernized in a way, so they kind of take away like all of the Asian influences of the things that they're translating, and I always got upset over that. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you guys doing? So now that you know what's at stake, are you ready to officially join Laplace? Thank you, Pokemon! Localization has its mixed bag when translating. Oh god, right, Spooky Biscuit! I remember that. Oh god, I remember that. That made me so sad, dude. Cannot understand the concept of Eastern food. It's also up to 4 kids, messing up a lot in their original media. Kaiba's guards menacingly pointing at people instead of having pistols. Yeah, like I remember there was the one character that literally was a smoker, but then they replaced it into a lollipop or something. It's so weird. Anyway, sorry for like the huge tangent.
I'm afraid there is still a great deal I cannot tell you until then. Many of the answers you're seeking are classified, for employees only.
Yeah, is it Sanji? Oh my god. That's so bad.
Pardon me, Miss Hisabeth.
Yeah.
But given the danger of the mission we are expecting Kiparina to perform, I think she has the right to know what the storm really is.
I like how Blue Block fixed the translation by literally putting a job application of a translator. That's good. That's good. That's what we want. Then again, anime in the West were dubbed by regular cartoon studios before actual anime studios in North America took over. Yeah. The yap is part of the stream's DNA. I know, I'm sorry. It's literally like what you guys come here for. No, I'm kidding. We'll just yap forever. 4 kids straight up didn't translate the episode where Team Rocket has guns before they started getting dubbed by Funimation. Oh my god, wait, that's crazy. Okay, sorry. I lost track. Or we're ready to officially join Laplace. There we go. I think she has the right to know what the storm really is. Oh my god, name day, thank you.
I understand that you don't want to go against Laplace's rules. But I'll bet there aren't any rules against me figuring it out. And you simply nodding. Am I right?
The yappening? Is that how we're gonna call it now? I actually like that word. The yappening. Isabeth nods, so Kiparina goes on.
I won't get to see Mr. Kozlov or get that gift in the future.
This is so sad!
So, if I join the Plus, I won't see anyone from Utranyaya ever again.
Oh, Kiparina. Is she still 15? She's still, super young here, right? She hesitates, but at last nods again.
The choice is yours. I won't force you to do anything. Remember the day we first met in the restaurant? I said I would write you a recommendation. I was serious. I still am.
Oh.
In fact, it's already done. Winsung has signed on to it too. And our Foundation friend behind you is prepared to offer another guarantee, just in case.
Oh.
We will make a recommendation for your friend Voyager as well, but that's all we can do. I'm afraid we can't protect everyone, nor can we make this decision for you.
They're basically telling her that she has to make a choice. She can either live and join Laplace and be safe from the storm, but then she'll lose everyone else in the same breath. Oni Leviathan, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome in.
Do you want to keep going?
The question isn't just for Kiparina. if they recover the data, if that data is any good, maybe someday no one will have to worry about the storm ever again. Would you live away from your family or die with them? That's a really hard decision to make, to be honest with you. But what if they put their lives in jeopardy and gain nothing from it? Especially because, like...
If you don't, you'll be allowed to return and accept what's to come. But if you join us, there is a chance to change things.
See, like, it's especially because of this. The fact that it's literally a choice between helping make things different versus, like, staying with your family because they're gonna get sifted by the storm. That's a really tough choice. That is her answer. The only answer she needs to keep going.
Hi,
Minakalu! I'd rather die trying than die giving up. The public doesn't know what the storm is. Yeah. It's literally like going through what happened with Ayashiki all over again, almost. That's so sad. Name Day has to go through this twice. This is gonna be his second rodeo with doing that. Even your family might want you to live even without them. That's also a factor to consider. But if you got with them, you could save your family and everyone someday. But Kifurina's family wanted her to live a long and comfortable life, right? They probably want her to join Laplace even more if they knew about the storm. Yeah, like some families will definitely like push, like if there's a chance for you to survive, I think a lot of family members would be selfless like that. For sure. Especially Kifurina's family. They really do seem like they want the best for her. Because Mr. Kozlov was already like pushing her to like, you know, like go do this thing with Laplace. Like don't worry about us. It's fine. He was pushing her to like go after this. Just heard thunder? Uh-oh. Make sure to be safe because I know watching things with electronics and stuff during thunder is bad. Juju. I just realized something. Kifurina would be the last record for the circus once it gets shifted by the storm. After so much food insecurity, Kifurina is a very well-balanced child. She's so cute. Poems come by chance. I am grateful for the times I felt exhausted and uninspired, yet never put down my pen. Ooh. As long as the rain isn't going up. I'm so scared. Silence has weight, like sand piling layer on layer on one's chest. Eventually, it can suffocate. The sobs barely— No, it's Kifurina crying! Sobs barely register, 2 or 3 snuffed out before they can burst.
I will complete my mission.
Thank you for the hydrate. She speaks with clarity, as if making a solemn vow.
And if I successfully come back with the data, I'll consider joining Laplace.
2 flashbangs in this node? Okay, thank you, Odysseus. Thank you for the headband.
But I can't make a decision now. I need more time to think.
Baby girl, this is a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure.
I will stay until my job is done. You don't have to worry about that. That is what Mr. and Mrs. Kozlov and my friends in the circus would all want. It is the right thing to do.
Oh.
If you'll excuse me, I should return to my training. I'll see you later.
Baby girl. She's already on the move before the last word is spoken, leaving behind another layer of suffocating silence. It doesn't take long before someone else tries to wriggle out from it too.
Us too. Need to double-check the warehouse inventory. Might find something useful.
Name Day is just like, okay, bye.
Wait, haven't we done that already? Those...
No, Hansung, stop.
Alright, we'll let you know if we find anything.
It just like slams the lizard in his little pot. They leave the room one after another. In the corner, Voyager seems entirely unsure of what to do. Fix the aquarium? The aquarium is probably gone.
Join them if you want. I have some unfinished business.
Voyager! She's so cute! Moments later, the last light-footed silhouette exits the room. The familiar gold glint rests at the far end of the hallway, her head lowered against the wall. Voyager tries to approach but hesitates, stopping mid-step. She looks around to make sure the hallway is empty, then lifts her violin onto her shoulder.
Alia!
She's so cute! Oh. The music strings and her voice twist together.
Was that you? Did you just say my name?
Calling her friend to turn around.
You
Space
weren't
Yuri!
up to...
As she sees those flickering sparks, her voice falters. Then, in a heartbeat, Voyager resumes her usual appearance.
Stars. Good.
Stars good. Oh.
Alia. Happy.
Oh. I did close my eyes, so I managed to catch that. Isabeth has the office to herself for one, but the progress she had hoped would come to her is still elusive. Was that Voyager's first words? And it was Alia? That's so cute. After yet another failed calculation, she sets her pen down and reconsiders her goals.
These calculations need to be finished today. The teleport ritual requires the caster to recite the location. It could be understood as calibrating in a way. Let's continue with that thought. The destination must be preset, and the ritual casts through incantation. But the further the distance, the harder it is to stay on target. If only there were an arcane reaction strong enough and unique enough to calibrate to.
It's only then that she notices the strangeness of the moment, which is abruptly broken by the arcane energy monitor as it lets out an ear-splitting alarm. Her first words is Voyager? Oh. Well, the second word being Alia is still pretty legit. A blinding light flashes across the entire screen, then cuts out. The instrument's detection radius is small, barely beyond the nearby hallway. Ooh. Ooh. She narrowly avoids a full-on collision in the doorway. Luckily, she catches herself using the girl's shoulder. This is so cute.
What happened? Are you alright, Miss Isabeth?
She's so small!
Was that you? Did you cast that arcane skill just now? No, those energy levels were too high for you, beyond most arcanists. Who was with you just now?
Voyager. She was just trying to make me feel better. Did it interfere with your experiments? I apologize, Miss Isabeth. I promise it won't happen again.
Oh, she's so cute.
She just left. If you want to find her, I'll go with you.
Are you saying she was the one that cast that arcane skill?
Yes. It was so pretty. It was like...
Ooh.
A neutron star.
It's obvious that the concept is beyond Kiparina. She tilts her head expectantly.
It's a type of highly magnetized star that emits powerful beams that can be traced to show us its precise location. We call them the beacons of space. Such a strong arcane reaction would be so bright that it'd be trivial to locate even from an extreme distance.
Isabeth is so pretty. I know. She's so cute.
I don't know much about space, but it sounds like a difference between finding a star in the sky and looking for the sun. But then the universe is also very big. I imagine if you were looking from far enough away, even the sun would seem small.
The little fang. I know her fangy is so cute.
Mad. I'm afraid you're right. When comparing all the stars in the observable universe, our sun is far from the largest or brightest. Only the closest.
we can't assume proximity in our case. But then, there's still got to be a way, no?
Oh? Capturing the fleeting aura, she propels a new train of thought forward.
Before the storm arrives, the levels of arcane energy in all affected areas will be greatly amplified. But what about places that won't be affected? Perhaps then the trick will not be to look for the light in darkness, but for the darkness in the light. Like finding a dim bulb in a string of Christmas lights.
Isabel places her hands on Kiparina's shoulders.
If that's the case, I can adjust the portion of runium in order to focus the disc precisely on
this is all going over my head. It does sound cool, though.
If this works out, then I guarantee you will arrive home safe and sound.
Excuse me. 2 months before the storm.
Understood. Take care.
Magic techno babble. She ends the call and waves at the silhouette walking her way.
What are you up to?
I've been communicating with the garrison in Mirny. They've picked up some abnormal critter activity during their patrols.
Oh?
Another batch of residents is set to evacuate too. I'll head over to help them shortly. What about you? Your geological survey? Are you staying at the branch, or will you head back to HQ?
Haven't found anything that's worth digging up yet, but I've decided to give it another try. Should be back here in time for the evacuation. Though I'm hoping to stick around for my little apprentice. She said she'll only give us her decision on joining Laplace once she's back from her mission. I can't wait to hear the good news.
No.
You still pretending not to care?
My concern, whether it exists or not, will have no tangible effect on their results. I just hope they don't kill themselves for nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Hisabeth is planning a final teleportation test the day after tomorrow. I'll be observing from the meeting room. You know, the one we always use upstairs? Early in the afternoon.
Winsong knows. Winsong knows.
I'll likely be in Mirny by then.
A brief silence follows. In the pause, Winsong deftly shifts the topic to the conspicuous glass tank in the crowd.
Hey, Ulrich. We meet again.
Ulrich! Yay, here we go.
You look even worse than when we last met.
Huh?
Ah, Miss Winsong.
Ulrich!
Pointer? What have we here? 2 of our busiest bees working together in the Plessist branch?
Pointer has no idea why Ulrich looks even worse. His expression, as ever, is nigh unreadable, so she simply nods to him.
So when is this humanitarian vacation of yours over? Any interest in sparing a little time to watch something fun?
If by something
still
fun
on
you mean Dimitri's party,
vacation.
then thanks, but no thanks.
He doesn't want to be part of Dimitri's party. Oh my god, so funny.
No, not that. I told you about it before. Hisabeth's teleport disc experiment.
He's so mad to be there. He doesn't want to be here.
Ah, yes, that one. You know, word of it is already spreading through HQ and all the other branches.
Sounds good, Shy Reaper. Thank you so much for dropping by. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for dropping by.
And? What's the impression?
Yeah, the vacation happened during this time, which makes sense. So he was not happy to be on that vacation.
I wouldn't categorize it as good, but it has certainly become a contentious topic.
At least one of the bigwigs is supportive, Madame Lucy. It seems she intends to keep our experiment going either way. She even invited a prominent string theory researcher to HQ. As I said, even if we don't get the results we hoped for, the work itself can be illuminating.
The silent researcher at last offers a wave to attract the attention of the room.
Excuse me. I have obligations to attend to. Let's talk again later.
She walks off, leaving Ulrich and Winsong to watch as her figure passes into the hallway and away. Several minutes pass, and Winsong gasps.
Bean, I forgot my badge. And Pointer's gone. How am I supposed to get back to the lab?
Winsong.
Sorry, Ulrich. Do you mind walking me back? By the way, you didn't answer whether you'll be at Hisabeth's experiment.
She's so funny. Still very much a girl failure, apparently. Oh, another fight. I'm sure this team will be okay.
Easier to fight here than a back alley. Time to heat up
Even
the
now,
forge.
Winsong remains a dork. Yes. I haven't looked up, but the rumor of the string theory researcher is likely John Titter. Oh.
Ready? Aim.
Charging.
Excuse me.
My turn.
The fights are pretty random.
Give this a taste.
It's pretty good.
The light that illuminates all.
Because that means someone like me can have a boss fight early on.
Get ready.
Loading. Charging.
Wait for the pop.
Titor, thank you.
Aim and shoot.
I guess it could also be Madam Z. Excuse me. Oh my god. Perhaps even the stars in the cosmos have songs to sing too.
And now, to return to my long-term mission. Rest.
It saves the story from having to contrive a confrontation, so there's some gameplay between the story. Yeah. It's pretty good. The fights in this event is more inner conflicts than external. That makes sense. Still love Winsong's attitude towards Zeno from Farewell Urayashiki. Looking forward to those characters after Hisabeth's. Oh. To Camille, literature may be divided into countless intricate schools, yet what it ultimately conveys is remarkably simple. Dear Camille, how long has it been since we last spoke? The long tug of war with the cold drained all my energy. Only today did I manage to warm up enough to dip my tail in ink and write to you. Sylvie is doing well, Maxime and Alexandra always help her think in parallel, and Monique, as usual, keeps things under control at critical moments. Serpent has been showing more and more signs of thought lately. I think it's only a matter of time before he speaks. Helen is sleepier than ever, staying in heated rooms around the clock. As for Chantal and Pierre, they're the same as always. And me, I didn't just hibernate. The local literature has filled the gaps in my collection that Sylvie once ruthlessly discarded. The Melicians were deeply moved by these authors' vivid portrayals of suffering and death. And yet, even with the darkest themes, the author's exploration of new paths brimmed with vitality, dreams, and a defiant sense of romanticism. Whenever I read the literature to her, her memories become unusually vivid, and she recalls one line in particular with striking clarity from Pasternak's February. The truest verse arise by chance, tempered in the fire of pain. Of course, there's no way to verify this, and Sylvie would never admit it, but I believe she's the most romantic in our family, and maybe the second most after me. I wish you were a part of the Dubois family too. That way, you'll truly understand what Sylvie's memories feel like when she sees a shooting star. I truly hope we can talk about all of this someday. Maybe after Sylvie's little challenge is complete, you could visit Plasex. I promise Sylvie and I will both be warmly waiting to welcome you. Your friend Estelle. Ah. Snake is this, yeah, the snake's name, basically. I think the snake will get along with Recoleta. Okay. Boss has 40% HP. Oh, hell yeah. Hissing snakes, crackling sparks, measuring tapes, a crow, and a glass fish tank. A mess, but full of life and sound. Oh, what is this? 2 months before the storm. There's not much difference in the lab today, even though the others had tried to tidy up the clutter, and any attempts at organization are doomed to fail here. Isabeth pushes the last stack of files to the corner of the table, then steps back to survey her work.
I'm ready. Remember to stay within the safe zone.
Oh, it's in Elizabeth's story? Oh, I see.
The medical team is helping with the evacuation, so we need to be extra careful this time.
Miss, are you sure I shouldn't be the one doing this? I've mastered my arcane skill. I'll be able to protect myself.
No. Look at all the files here. They might give you a paper cut. It's an unacceptable risk for our astronaut. Even the slightest abrasion could explode under the pressure of liftoff.
Flashbacks back to back at the end after Elizabeth says watch out and after Windsong's following line. Okay.
No need for concern. We've done the simulations and cross-checked the data thoroughly. To aid in the disk's mental preparation, I even read Madame Lucy's speech and some Laplace essays on the scientification of arcane skills.
How is my throat? It's doing good. I think it's just really dry, because it's very hot, so I've been using my AC in my room. So I've just been drinking, tea. It's either that or it's my allergies are just messed up, so... yeah, just drinking tea and water.
Kiparina.
If I seemed AFK, my kitchen sink overflowed. Oh my god, hello? The ACs work well with humidifiers on at the same time. No, I try not to have anything else on, sadly, because I've explained, my house has like old, like really old school, like outdated wiring systems, so it will get overloaded if I try to use many appliances or things at the same time as my AC. So I try to, like, if I'm only using my AC, just the AC is on in my room.
Take the others behind the blast door.
I'm sure probably the humidifier would be fine if it's a small one, but I haven't tried it personally. Take the others behind the blast door.
I'll use my arcane skill to protect the field as much as I can.
This is why I try to finish Reveries when it arrives, since it takes a lot of time to finish that, and that would slow me down for events.
In order to maintain communication, you'll need to stay behind that door, or else the signal will be disrupted. But with my arcane skill, the risk should be minimal.
My kitchen would turn off if I use the stovetop and a kettle at the same time. I do not miss it. It's mostly just when I use my AC, honestly. I just can't have like my AC on with like anything else. Thank you for the posture check. But yeah, I try to avoid it, so I can't use like my PC at the same time, so it sucks.
But if something goes wrong, what will you do?
It's supposed to be like really hot for like the next little while. So
I will take care of myself. The only thing I ask is that you pay close attention to what I do.
Ooh.
Because in the worst case scenario, if you find yourself out there alone, you'll need to be able to perform this intuitively.
Ooh.
I don't know if I'm ready.
Oh, Kiparina.
Maybe, but it's still too early to give up, little astronaut.
Was about to drop. It's really not me. It's my model. I'm literally like sitting upright. She gives her a gentle push on the shoulder, nudging her back. But yeah, like, I don't know like why it looks like this. Like that it's like all the way down here, but I'm literally like sitting upright. And I've tried adjusting my
Enough talking.
camera.
We don't have time for any dramatic farewells. Wait, whose idea is this? Couldn't be Pointer's. She packs meticulously. Let me guess. Winsome?
Yeah, I don't really know why my model started doing this. Like I've tried adjusting the settings in VTube Studio, but no matter what I do, it eventually leans like this, and I'm not even moving. Like that's the annoying part. Like even if I'm like literally just not even leaning forward or back, it would just lean like that on its own, and I don't know why. Gravity is affecting my VTuber model apparently. Is the work of Skynet or Manus? She reads the words on the ID, smiling smugly at her confirmation.
I knew it. How is she gonna get back into the lab?
For activating the disc, she hangs the unexpected find around her neck.
I'll just have to surprise her with it later.
It's mimicking how into the story you are. Yeah, it's like whenever I'm reading the story, I think. Like, I think it's tracking my eyes and not my head, which is really weird. I don't know. In the empty meeting room, Ulrich and Windsong takes up space on the opposite sides of the door. Never knew that Silo had stars on their outfit. Really? No, they've always been there. I guess because it's kind of hidden. But yeah, I have stars.
Where
That's
would
kind
you
of like
place their
Silo's
eyes?
thing.
Perhaps more importantly, is there any guarantee the data they collect will elucidate meaningful truths behind the storm?
Ooh. The stars of our eyes. Aw. Something is off somewhere. There are so many variables to go through for models. Yeah. I stopped like trying to like fiddle with it too much, but I feel like every update something
as well
changes.
as I do, Laplace hasn't mastered the art of prediction. We don't offer guarantees.
It fits well with the event. Yeah, yeah. Like Silo's motifs are galaxy stars. Cause I'm your favorite 5-star gacha. No, I'm kidding. When I was first making Silo, I was like, I wanted to have stars on the design at some point. Except now every other VTuber, I feel like a lot of VTubers have stars now. I'm like, man. Technically, Silo is named after a constellation, Epsilon.
Besides, maybe our demon already knows how this all ends. But I'd rather not. Personally, I hate spoilers.
Same Windsong.
As do I.
Ulrich shrugs, about to continue the conversation by mentioning a neat bit of tech he's recently looked into, when a strange but familiar voice cuts in. That's some trivia for the Silo wiki.
Slackers! Slackers!
Yes, I've found the room. Thank you.
Hello? Who are these people? Ulrich's voice modulator stutters for a moment before finally spitting out the name.
Is that Adler?
Adler?
Mr. Ludwig?
I like how Ulrich is literally just like, is that Adler? Just recognizes the guy that he's always fighting with immediately. That's so funny. Thank you for the headband. The raven perched on the monitor's head tilts its own in curiosity.
I'm glad to see you're so devoted to our research, and I thank you for your hard work.
What is happening?
I'm here to deliver the storm monitor on behalf of Madame Lucy. Given our lack of resources and time, we were forced to modify an existing device to perform as our monitor.
When I first heard the name Silo, I thought of the giant metal canister people put corn and grain in. Yeah. I think that's what people usually think of so at first, because it's literally the same as the word and it's how it's pronounced, but Silo is short form of Epsilon, so
It was originally a robotic assistant, something to set daily
Is that my
schedules and
frenemy?
work reminders. You already noticed Adler's voice. It's synthetic, of course.
Synthetic.
His colleagues originally developed this machine for him as a humanitarian gesture.
Hello?
It was trained to mimic his voice, an attempt to keep him social.
Why is Laplace like this? That is so funny. They trained a machine to mimic his voice so he can have some social Man, scientists are so funny.
It ultimately proved ineffective in that role, so now it will serve as our monitor.
Whoever at Blue Paw came up with this is a genius. He would hate that. Yes, it's so funny. So they made Enigma this robot while he was crashing out and alcoholic. Basically, like when he was depressed and losing his mind, they were like, here you go, here's a robot that has your voice, that will just talk to you with your voice, so you can remain social, even though you're just literally talking to a robot with your voice. Oh my god.
I understand. Given the circumstances, recycling resources is wise. Though I struggle to see how a robotic assistant could be a humanitarian gesture.
Oh my god, at least Ulrich is like,
Your appreciation is noted, and I supposed you might. In fact, this vacation Madame Lucy sent you on to Plesetsk is a kind of humanitarian gesture on her part. Perhaps she hopes you'll gain a deeper understanding of the term.
I would also question it. I'd be like, what the hell? Who thought this was a good idea? Well, I mean, the Blue Pock employee that thought of it is good. Like, this is actually hilarious to me. But I think I know why Enigma was low-key robo-racist towards Lucy in Chapter 7. I'd hate having a robot with my voice trying to make conversation with me while I'm crashing out too. Do you think that Greta's voice would have worked better? Bruh. They already have Madame Lucy mimicking, like, Greta's face. I feel like he would just, like, walk straight into the storm at that point. Oh, sorry. The Raven, pleased with the silence, offers no input. Windsong taps a few times on the monitor and smiles at her new discovery. Thank you for the hydrate.
Mind if I take a closer look? Wow, there are a lot of voice packs programmed into this thing.
Hello?
How to temper steel. Madame Lucy's voice, I'd bet. And then what else is here? Sweetheart? The Superstar? Oh, and Sputnik 1 too.
Oh my god, hello?
Warm and fluffy company. Who could that be?
Hello? We still on that headcanon on Lucy's face? I mean, it's literally just a headcanon. I'm not hurting anyone by having that headcanon. I'm sure that's Pickles, right? That has to be Pickles.
What a waste of time. Why would a monitor need a critter's voice in space?
Maybe they just put it in for fun. It could be useful to relieve a little stress. Oh, perfect timing. Hisabeth has entered the testing grounds.
Critters? Windsong was my guess?
Field report. I activated the disk, but it's not working. There must be an error in its incantation. Oh, the indicator is red. So then it must still be accumulating arcane energy. It may be calibrating its position within the range I set. But what about all this excess energy? I worry it might not just transport me, but half the office.
Any last words? If you explode, I call dibs on your fish.
If you explode, I call dibs on your fish. Bruh.
Have some patience. It's doing something.
She shakes the disc once or twice, but when she stops, it continues to tremble. Violently. The entire office begins to rattle along with it. The fish in the echo tank dart anxiously.
Bad news. I don't think any of those fish are gonna survive.
Uh-oh!
Wish me a safe journey.
Oh, hey. That was so bright. Oh my god. Before the floor starts to ripple, the monitor scoots itself into the hallway for safety. Windsong slams her back against the wall to steady herself. Looking up, she sees Ulrich's glass tank vibrating, its contents scattering into tiny particles.
Can hear you brainstorming, Ulrich. It's oddly literal.
Ulrich! The sound of shattering glass immediately has Windsong turn to her colleague, confirming that Ulrich is still secure inside his case. Oh no! Poor Ulrich. The noise appears to have come instead from a fish tank falling.
Hey, what's that?
Oh, there it is.
You know, Hisabeth, there's gentler ways to make an entrance.
Pretty! Whoa. Uh-oh. The voices around her, whether in her headset or her ears, are garbled and twisted by the movement of space. Whoa. Mid-air, Hisabeth adjusts her posture and lands squarely on the table. Aside from the poor fish that were flung from their stone tank, it isn't the worst entrance. Oh my god! Ulrich is like in peace. Ulrich is in a different shape. His ferrofluid, at least. The fish flopping on the floor begin to slow, except the one that has landed fortuitously in Ulrich's tank.
Poor fish. I attempted to turn my aquarium into fireproof ceramic to keep it safe, but it looks like it just made it easier to shatter.
Rip the fish.
Wait.
Mention of her arcane skill triggers a panic. She glances down at the object she'd been handing to Winsong. It's heavier than it should be. This must be Laplace's first ID badge with a ceramic strap.
Uh-oh, I forgot about this. Luckily, it didn't affect the card itself.
Oh. She blinks, letting the shimmer of her arcane skill fade.
That's a unique design. Thanks. It might make for a nice conversation piece.
Ulrich is busy saving the poor fish, swimming atop his head, dropping him back to into the tank. Oh.
Congratulations, Miss Hisabeth. Your results appear more than adequate. Indeed, you have exceeded my expectations.
Is that Stuffy off his talk for good job? Merci all the same.
So cute.
Congrats. So does your success here mean my lovely apprentice has a chance to land back on Mother Earth safely?
More than a chance now. Though I'm afraid the adjustments we've made to the process will be impossible to replicate at scale.
Sanse, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. I know, her smile is so cute, isn't it?
Nonetheless, you've convinced me.
The raven rolls toward them on its mechanical perch. Laplace is both the best and worst place to
delayed
work.
evacuation is approved.
I want to see that animated Ulrich trying to fish off his trying to remove the fish off his fishbowl head. I know. Would be so funny. The cheers in Hisabeth's headset reach her before she's finished processing the words.
But I haven't even submitted it yet.
Well, you may submit it now.
So, that's why you're back here with that torn-up application form? I gotta tell you, it's impressive you managed to piece it back together.
All eyes fall on the thin sheet of paper held together with tape and barely legible.
At least I learned something from it. Don't teleport paper products without a protective sheet.
Oh.
They seem so close to success. I will keep training. I need to stay at my best for our launch day.
Our launch day! Can't believe we're still not in space. Voyager taps Kiparina on the shoulder, doing her best to express her opinion.
I know. I won't push myself too hard. Thanks, Voyager.
We don't have much time left. Remember to rest too while you still can.
Space!
You should take a day off. Consider it a celebration of our successful experiment.
Actually, I believe Miss Hisabeth already has plans for me. We still have a lot of work to do.
Kiparina holds her stare on the pondering researcher, expectantly seeking her input.
Plans? Yes, that we do. I need to train you to use the monitor. You will have to confirm the final coordinates on the disk and be able to perform the final safety checks before launching. Oh, I think it may be necessary to implement a particular procedure that Ludwig mentioned.
Oh?
A humanitarian vacation.
Not the humanitarian vacation again. Also, yeah, isn't it Adler for Enigma? That is right. That is the real name. I think the only Adler part was in the beginning, and then it switched over to Ludwig's voice. Question mark? That's why Ulrich was like, Adler? Because I think you hear Adler in the say one sentence. But anyway, I'm gonna go BRB. So be right back. 3 minutes, and we'll keep going. Okay, hello! I am here. Cat telling me to focus on my stream when Cat is sending me spicy DMs. No, I'm kidding. Okay, we might make it to like node 15 today, so we'll only have 5 nodes next stream. Hell yeah. Thank you, thank you. I'm learning so much Silo trivia this stream. Yeah, hang on, I can actually show you guys. Wait, maybe I can show it real quick. My old design, I don't have the model anymore on VTube Studio because I asked my mama to remove it from the model. But I can show you a commission. Probably. Which one should I show? Oh, I should show Augie's. Wait, can you even see it? Oh, you can. Hell yeah. I'm guessing if people started using Epsilon, you'd feel like when your guardians use your full government. Exactly, yeah. That's literally Silo's full government name. So please don't actually use that. Hang on, I'll show you guys this. One sec. We actually have some time. This used to be my starting soon screen. If I can find... Oh, where did it go? The heck? Oh, here. This used to be my starting soon screen. This one. You can see the logo at the back. At the back here. That's the flash. Like that's the thing that you see flashing in my BRB screen. But yeah, this used to be my starting soon screen. This was like my old design back when I was more cyberpunk-ish, and then Wanderlust. This used to be Anomaly. This used to be Anomaly, and then my Wanderlust model gained traction, so I've been using my Wanderlust model ever since, and I haven't been able to use this one since then. Yeah. But yeah. I love the Silo. I miss the Silo. I have so many fan art from the Silo. You missed the other model? Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, I can't use it anymore. Sadly, I have to find like a different design for Anomaly. But I'll try to like keep the same elements because I still want to keep Anomaly cyberpunk focused. But yeah, lots of good memories. Yeah, yeah. This is where I started. Hi, Abby. Hope you're doing well. It will always live in my heart. I know I need to like commission Augie again for new stuff, but I'll do that when I'm rebranding. When I get. I'm surprised Silo hasn't played Cyberpunk. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, this is like one of my favorite arts ever. It's for that piece. Yeah, because you were watching Augie's stream, right? Well, Augie was drawing this. But I need to commission Augie again. I don't know if they still do commissions. Maybe if I just ask, it's like, hi, Augie. But anyway, sorry. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the stretch. Just slided her DMs. I know. I hope so. I'd get this as a poster. I had to like pay Augie commission, like commercial fees somehow. I'll probably ask one day. So is my last name Punk? Epsilon Punk. That would be really funny. VA sign joke. Oh my god. Can you imagine like if I ever like get big enough? Yeah, commercial license, yes, in order to sell it as a poster. Yeah, that one. But yeah, can you imagine like if I ever like get big enough, I attend like a convention or something and get to have a meet and greet? That would be crazy. That would be the dream, actually. But that's kind of like far away. That's far away for me. But we will continue to work hard. But yes. Alright. One day for sure. Wherever spring stays, I have seen many kinds of flowers in small towns and laboratories. On hurried journeys, they bloom so well and so fragrantly. It's everyone's dreams, it's doable, but it won't be easy. I think you can get there. I might have to play more non-gacha games. I don't think I do. Oh, it's a touch louder. I think it's only that cat. Has it been like, has the game been louder when I'm playing the events? I think it was just the music though. Like that music was really loud for some reason. So sorry about that. So this one is also loud, like when I'm here? I hope not. But yeah, I don't think I need to play non-gacha games to get that far. I think I just need to do more offline content, like not just live streams. I think I need to just do like more long-form videos, maybe. Maybe. I'm trying, but it's for other games. But yeah. Honestly, I'm just waiting for Reverse 1999 to get picked up by mainstream, and then we'll see. Then we'll probably then we'll be talking. But yeah, I think Reverse is a little bit too small. The story has several scenes with auto-scrolling text though. Oh, okay. Sorry. I don't think it's scrolling right now, but so we're fine. But I wanted to read this because I missed it. Mirny, whatever the name, the town surrounding the Cosmodrome look more or less the same. They were built to support the nearby research facilities and fall silent along with them. A single snowflake goes unnoticed in the vast white, melting into a hot breath. It is sort of mainstream, not like it's not like as mainstream as like, you know, something like Zenless Zone Zero. Like I would say I want to see Reverse like reach Zenless level maybe, because Zenless is probably like the least known out of like the 3 main games Hoyo has. Like I guess there's Honkai Impact 3rd and Tears of Themis, but I feel like they're kind of forgotten at this point in the name of the big 3. But yeah, I really think Reverse can do it though. I think they're slowly getting there. I'm hoping that the Assassin's Creed collab will like propel them into like other different types of audiences. I think that will help them out a lot for sure. So, but yeah. Deserves more love than it gets. I know, right? But I think they can get there. I think they'll get there. I'm sure you'll get far regardless of what you play. Oh, thank you. But yeah, I really want to stick with gacha games because I think that's like what I like the most. Impact is actually pretty big. You think so? But it's still kind of like left behind at this point though. I hope for more recognition for Reverse, but fame is a double-edged sword. That is very true. That is very true. Because then that's when the community can like, I guess become more toxic. Which is gonna be really unfortunate. But yeah, we shall see. I think Reverse can get there, and if people like, you know, if people that are already part of the community remains like as chill and awesome as they are, it should be fine. You will be able to drown out the loud noises. But anyway, sorry.
Allow me. These should be the lost boxes.
Leave them, miss. Just tell us which ones should be moved and we'll take care of them. We all got our own jobs to do.
Reverse 1999 fandom is pretty cozy and chill. Genshin Impact popularity is still big when I compare it. Exactly, yeah, it's like different. Like it's slowly gaining in popularity, but it's not quite mainstream. Like I wouldn't consider Reverse 1999 as mainstream yet. Like it's slowly making its way over there, but not quite. The young soldier bends down ahead of Pointer, loading the boxes into the truck one by one with practiced speed. Pointer checks the list in her hands and gives a nod. Correct quantity. The second to last batch of supplies is now loaded.
Will you leave with the others tomorrow? Or are you staying on until the final evacuation?
Popularity is fine, but it needs to keep its niche instead of catering to the highest common denominators. Yeah, I think it'll be okay though, because I know the devs are pretty serious about sticking to their vision, so...
Our orders are to evacuate to Xeno's nearest base tomorrow.
I've actually seen a bit of I've actually seen a few toxic fans in Reverse 1999 fandom. It was kind of unfortunate, but I just muted them or blocked them straight up. The price of training my algo to show me more Reverse 1999 related stuff.
How about you? We were responsible for escorting the last staff members from the Pleasant's Cosmodrome. That place should be empty.
The storm is
now,
coming. Thank you, Odysseus. It should be fine. If it's just one, I should be able to handle it.
An evacuation like this has to be for something big. I'm sure you know better than I do.
I pretty much avoided all the other ones, so I think my eyes are doing just fine. I really appreciate you for like setting up the warnings. It's been so helpful.
If you can, miss, find somewhere safe. ASAP.
ASAP. ASAP. Oh god.
I'm leaving Manny tonight, just as soon as I help finish with the evacuation. There are fewer troops around now. Have there been any further orders?
Some were sent to clear the roads. There's been more critters blocking the way lately. I guess the others were assigned to an urgent support mission. So it's just the rookies like me left.
Even the most toxic Reverse 1999 fan is easier to deal with than a certain loud side of the ZZZ fandom. Actually, Jay, you'd be surprised. They're about the same. They're about the same for me, actually. Because they're pretty much like being toxic about the same things, just in different ways. Sadly. Sounds good, Spooky. Thank you so much for dropping by. Have a good night, and please get some rest. Lots and lots of rest. I hope at least the game could be as popular as Arknights? Is that's Arknights, right? Is BA Blue Archive? I don't actually know. No need to be a Hoyo level. Yeah, I think it's like it doesn't have to grow like as big as Hoyo, but definitely like I want people to know how awesome this game is. More people. They deserve more.
Evacuations can be dangerous. A job like this shouldn't be left to new recruits.
Haven't encountered much toxic fans. Like, I didn't encounter them. I just saw them, like, sadly, on my algo on Twitter. So I just, like, blocked them. I was like, goodbye. I don't need to see this. Where are they even evacuating? That's actually a good question. Saving Silo's eyes today. I know Odysseus has been the goat.
You think so? Honestly, I was hoping for a little challenge. But we're soldiers. We follow orders.
Engine roars to life, sending up a small flurry of snow from its undercarriage.
Do you need a lift?
I need a lift.
Thanks, but I'm going back to check on the evacuation. Be safe.
Bye! The truck disappears down the slush-covered road, carved through the snow. Eh? That was fast. Pointer heads in the opposite direction, further into town.
So, this is our humanitarian vacation here? An open mining pit?
They're evacuating from a regular storm since they don't know for sure it's a storm yet. Oh, I see.
You've got it.
Wait, is that something that will be revealed in the... Or I just completely missed it?
It's nearby and easy to reach. I can't see a reason why we shouldn't come check it out. The only problem is I got the timing a little off.
I guess that makes sense though, because Vertin is technically not timekeeper
But
here
just
yet.
you wait. It won't be long now before the Aurora shows up.
Aurora! She tosses a pebble toward the pit. It vanishes into the dark.
We've recruited a great team from Laplace and the Foundation and worked out the kinks of our teleport disk. If we can just manage to collect some useful data...
What if they all got shifted?
Our future could be brighter than any Aurora.
Oh god. They're definitely getting sifted.
I hate to be negative at a time like this, but this is still a big gamble.
But we want big today. Didn't you join us to bring about a better future? Just think. Our achievements on this project could pave the way to a promotion or at least a transfer.
Don't try to butter me up with promotion talk. Anyway, it's bad luck to talk like that right before a mission. Worse than bad luck, it's cliché. Strangers coming together to do great deeds, risking mortal peril for the good of humanity. Now, just before the climax, we'll start talking about their motivations and backstories. All to give the story a twist. When someone bites it in the last act, and then the whole gang is haunted by their last moments of peace together.
Please.
Oh, there's a theory about that. What is it called again? Right. Quantum entanglement. Where I'm from, there's a book called I Ching that has a similar idea. that the things we do are mirrored in faraway places.
Oh my god. Name day is literally just spoiling us at this point. After turning several near identical corners, Pointer reaches her destination. A small group of people has gathered by the roadside. The moment they spot her, their wind-chipped faces breaks into smiles.
How are things proceeding? I'm here to perform a final check on the evacuation.
It's going well. We're all ready to leave. It's just these flowers. We thought about planting them somewhere just so we don't need to carry them, but with the soil frozen over.
Flowers?
Yes, you know, from the seeds you gave us. My daughter planted them just for fun, but they really thrived.
The sunflowers, no. A little girl bundled in thick winter clothes hoists up her box of treasures to Pointer. Several tall potted sunflowers, no.
Mommy said it's really
Wait, she has
difficult.
eyes, but not the mom? Okay.
It's a miracle, Miss. But you and I did it together.
Is she the one who survives, but not the mom?
Yes. I suppose it indeed appears miraculous. But how are you going to take them with you?
Oh yeah, that's right. Pointer pointing out
I
that
think it
it's
will be a
not
bit
even the
too
storm,
heavy to
not
carry
just a
on the
normal
road.
arcane fluctuation. Yeah. Oh.
We've given away the rest to some of our neighbors. But these are the ones that bloomed the best. It hurts to think we'd just leave them here to die.
I want sunflowers, man.
It's so cold now, and it's getting hard to find food. We know we have to evacuate soon, but no one has told us where we're going or what's next.
Children have eye rights.
Despite all the hardship, these seeds you gave us somehow managed to bloom under my daughter's care. Look, they're absolutely radiant. If even these little flowers are ready to fight to survive, how can we give up?
Oh my god. They're gonna die. The townspeople around her chime in, and the girl beams even brighter, holding the box tight in her arms.
That's true.
She wants to tell them to save their space and energy for more important supplies. The seeds were a gift from Windsong, likely altered through an arcane skill, perhaps already adapted to grow in permafrost. Yeah! Avi was gifting them earlier, so congrats, enjoy the emotes. But at this moment, it doesn't seem right to judge these flowers that hold meaning for others. You turn 18 in reverse universe and you lose your sight privilege.
Species of flowers here, but I'm certain all the same that these are the most beautiful flowers in Murney.
Sunflowers are always beautiful.
I hope you can
I will
find a
die
way
on
to
this
take
hill.
them with you.
Watching the golden hue of the sunflowers fade into the distance, Pointer steps back onto the street. She will check on the vehicle she parked earlier, take one final patrol, and then leave without looking back. Yet Murney is, in fact, just large enough for chance encounters to still occur.
Hey! Am I seeing things? Pointer?
Pointer! The glint of a Laplace uniform blends into the snow, and she squints until she recognizes the waving figure.
Oh hey, weren't you on vacation? Why are you back here with the evacuation team?
Well, I had nothing else to do anyway, and we need all the help we can get. Did you hear? There's still a team at Pleasance. Ludwig even approved a delayed evacuation for them.
Here we go. They're definitely getting shifted.
I guess they're planning to stay to the very last moment. Can you believe that?
That's scary.
Ludwig actually approved it. They are going to stay in the Cosmodrome?
The news is nothing like she expected. Her voice rises in shock.
Unbelievable, right? That takes a lot of guts. Who would have guessed we had people like that here at Laplace? If you've got time, maybe you should go check on them. See if you can talk some sense into them.
All these sunflowers attract one girl looking for her father, then that smell of sunflowers and two Ronins? Oh, whoa,
Anyway,
wait.
I have a street of
He
houses
aims
to
to pat
check
her
one by one
shoulder,
for
but considering her
stragglers, so
mechanical
I've got to
components,
get
he
back.
lowers his hand halfway. I see.
Oh, it's freezing cold out there. Don't forget to check the components. I'll catch up with you when we get back to the branch.
Thought the guy had giant googly eyes. Yo, I can kind of see it. Oh my god. She once hoped that Ludwig would shut down this absurd plan, a mission with far greater odds of failure than achieving any meaningful goal. But she should have known better. Laplace is filled with the most stubborn people imaginable. They would never give up no matter how many obstacles stand in their way. The storm is coming, what else is left for her to do? Hello, Immortal Nugget! New outfit? Oh, you haven't seen this outfit. I see, I see. No! Oh, so fast. Pointer looks in the direction of the Cosmic Drum. The building's obscured by a swirling sheet of white.
From far Mount Taihang, it's like a grandstorm. The Yellow River is like a belt. And all their things are but dust.
I would have to resist the slap-ons. The googly eyes on the goggles?
In other words, maybe the reason why we are here is only a complete coincidence.
Hold it. Let's just get back to the topic at hand. I think I'm allergic to poetry.
Oh, I want to hear the rest. Would you please let him finish?
No way. I think I'd rather take a chance on that lethal backstory cliché. How about you start us off?
The little snakes tilt their heads in unison. Every eye lands inquisitively on name day. He almost wishes for a petrification spell to hit himself.
Sure, what do you want to know? Are you curious about why I chose our loose yet ambitious team?
Loose yet ambitious. That's a good description. You brought it up, now spit it out, and make it simple.
Isabel just said, I don't want the death flag first, you go.
Maybe I shouldn't have oversold it. I just think you have a good plan. What if this works? What if we do this and it changes the world? And I could be a part of that. It's a tempting thought, don't you think?
This is the death flag, please.
I just don't want to see another place I hold dear lost to the storm.
It's either a death flag or a plot armor.
So you mean it was for your hometown?
Yeah. I guess you could say that.
Isn't your homeland still here in this era?
Oh. More often than not, Kiperina chooses to listen and wait. She seldom inserts herself into the conversations.
Have you just accepted the fact that it will disappear?
Oh.
Again?
These guys raising flags like they're outside the UN building. Help.
My home isn't in this era. Maybe the names are the same. Same
My
old
homes
familiar
aren't in
buildings,
this era.
but
No.
nothing that matters to me.
No!
What's gone is gone.
Oh.
Don't feel bad for me, though. Now I have my own portable hometown.
He raises a finger and taps the little ornament dangling on his ear.
Hey, I always figured you kept that around in case you needed some quick cash. You know, like those pirates that had coin earrings.
Oh my god.
Oh, no. My brother said he would kill me if I gave this away. It's meant to be for the last living child, a family heirloom of sorts.
Oh.
If I lost it, I think my family would crawl out of their graves and haunt me. If they had graves.
Oh my god.
Still, if I was in dire need.
Name day, please. Family, the word stirs emotions in all those listening. Kiperina lowers her head, trying to hide her expression.
Alia family?
Oh, Voyager! So cute. She points to the ground, doing her best to respond with the words she's learned, even if the meaning is slightly off.
No, Voyager. This is not my family. They're in Utnaya.
She's so adorable.
These are my friends.
Oh, friends and family. Oh.
Friends.
Technically, this is your found family now. She knows this word, but until now, she only used it to describe Kiperina. For Kiperina, it's a word that breaks down barriers and opens doors.
You told me that as long as there are living people to remember what has been, that what we're doing will be worthwhile. I've tried to accept that, but I still can't.
Oh,
what has been? It's not just an old building or some candy in a store. It's the place I grew up and the people I love that will be taken away. It's everything in my life.
Oh.
It is my life.
Kibarina.
I know I must accept it. That I can do nothing but accept it.
Yeah, Verton is still at school, in school right now, before the storm. So the storm that's about to happen is the one that literally changed the trajectory of her life forever, for good. Another long silence. It was her canon event. There we go. That's the way to describe it. Their canon event. Everyone standing here has a reason to keep going. A reason strong enough to chase the absurd. In other words, no one here knows the real answer. Yeah, Verton is planning her breakout and Constantine is just letting it happen. We are experiencing everyone's history in reverse. It's so confusing. Yeah, because it's like, it's been a while. Like, chapter 3 was a while back. So now, but then we're going back to that era, I guess. Why are you here? I don't remember.
Always ready to go. So, one at a time or all of you at once? So many people here.
Oh, this is the wrong character. Not what I wanted. Not who I wanted.
Stand with the others. Like this. I'm glad to count you in my set.
But I ask you, was the first one nerves into wires and all that? Time travel be crazy, especially after chapter 8.
Field check complete. Move carefully.
Everyone listen up, it's time to pull out. Yeah, like, even when I look at the timelines that people have put together, I just get so confused. I'm just like, I'm not even gonna bother trying to keep track of it anymore.
Oh look, here's another one.
It's just easier that way.
The connection between numbers.
I don't have any... What? Okay.
Please stay behind me. I confirm that this adheres to the precepts. You won't get away.
Maybe it's not confusing for you, but it's confusing for me. And a bunch of other people, it seems.
Form, space, jump. Please let... This card should do.
It's confusing for me. So you're saying we need more pointers in the text? Time stuff gets confusing so fast.
We made it through another storm.
I just stopped trying to understand timelines, to be honest. I'm just like, I'm not even gonna bother. We who chase the stars. Those who departed from home are now wandering through the tales. Oh god, they're gonna see the aurora! Time travel makes the timeline confusing, so it's probably normal to be confused. We need a lore keeper. The hardest person to convince is often yourself. You need boards and pictures and tons of strings to even attempt to understand time stuff. Yes. Thus it makes a multiverse almost inevitable. Lore keepers are great savior of Paranite. Yeah, Paranite needs to make like a long video just explaining all the timelines, how it works. Maybe. Sensing Kiparina's disappointment, name day finally speaks up.
About that?
I don't know.
The blunt reply causes him to bite his tongue and listen.
When I heard about my parents' death, I was just stepping onto the bus to Laplace. I felt like I had no time to even think about it. I guess I mistook that for acceptance. After all, there's nothing I could do to change it.
They're literally all like bonding before the storm comes. They're literally gonna die.
Then about 3 months later, I broke my pen while writing a research log. I cried for 40 hours.
40
hours. And I'm not exaggerating. I'm grateful my roommate didn't have me committed.
Was it your parents' pen?
Oh, trauma bonding. The very idea of Isabeth crying seems almost impossible to imagine. She cuts off the thought before it turns impolite.
Nah, just an ordinary Laplace office pen. They give them out by the boxload. But back home, when I broke something, my parents would tease me for being careless. And then we would find a new one together. You can't really accept a thing like this. The only thing you can do is put your pain aside and find something to do with yourself.
Oh.
Even if it's just making a ball of tape. Just wrap a ball round and round over and over until you've forgotten what it even looked like inside.
Maybe that is something I can try.
Pretty close together. After name day, start speaking Russian. Okay, sounds good, thank you. The little astronaut nods solemnly.
Cool, you should. I'm speaking from experience. You know, when you're young, everything bad seems like the end of the world. Forgetting your homework might as well be the apocalypse.
Thank you for the hydrate. She's right. Name day swallows the words he had meant to use to lighten the mood. He's heard enough of them before. He's even asked himself the same. Hi, Naz! Good evening. I hope you're doing well.
Are you going home, Mr. Raccoon?
Mr. Raccoon!
No. I'm heading out for a mission.
Vila said it's a time that you're familiar with. But that you didn't ever plan on going back.
No.
I know Vila had another home before she moved to Rayashki. You must have one too. What was it like? Does it snow there?
Yes, it snowed there. So much that it made the trees sag and covered up your footprints as soon as you walked past.
Oh my god.
When the Volkov froze over, my sister and I would go and fish from holes we cut in the ice.
Oh my god.
Comrade Pasuno once fell in the ice doing that. We didn't see him at school for weeks.
Fell in the ice, I forgot that.
Playing on the ice can be dangerous, little August.
Oh. Legend has it that the girls who drowned become Rusaki. He asked Phila once and she confirmed it was only a myth. Most stories are like that, heavily embellished in the retelling. To hold the boy's drifting thoughts, or in rain his own memories, he squats down until his level is...
But it's all gone now.
His head is level with
No
sunflower.
matter the era.
Aww.
Even if I went back to that little dot on the map, it would never be the same.
Name day! Oh my god.
Like Rayashki.
Just like Rayashki.
Another patch of land whose story was lost to the storm, remembered only by the few lucky enough to have lived there. He tries to pull the topic back before it veers somewhere neither of them can handle.
Поэтому мы должны выжить, и потом все встанет на круги свои.
Oh, this one's not too bad, this transition.
Лёня, держись. Жизнь — это очень важная вещь. Иди, следуй тому маршруту, который я тебе дал. Никогда не оглядывайся назад.
Never look back.
Being certified as capable for an independent field mission means you're an official Foundation member. Congrats in advance. Most people here use an alias, though it's all up to you. Just make sure you pick a good one. It's not easy to change once it's confirmed.
Not easy to change. So is that his name then? Leonia?
I see. Thank you for telling me.
Leonid. The day he left home came close to another date soon to be celebrated. That's it. He hands over his application. Oh my god,
Let
his
me
smile.
check. Alright, no problemo.
Oh.
The storm has made everyone's life harder
It's short
here.
for Leonid. Oh.
The Foundation is always in need of more manpower, and in need of honest men like you, even more so. Welcome to the St. Pavlov Foundation Far East Branch, Mr. Nameday.
Wait, so basically he left home before his name day. Oh, is name day like birthday then? A name means existence. Name day is the Russian equivalent of a birthday. Oh my god, that's so sad. So he lost his home before his birthday? Question mark? What is hard to accept, knowing that your city can't be found on any map, or that city still shares its name but has changed entirely? He's tried before, but his arcane skill doesn't work on living beings. That fleeting glow he remembers is probably just an illusion. That's really sad. That ringing? Yeah, the ringing is pretty bad, but...
You're thinking about something. Missing your home again, yes?
August is pretty perceptive.
It's okay.
Baby boy.
Vila said as long as we pay attention in class and keep learning, we will be able to rebuild Reashki in the future. We will rebuild it as long as each and every commoner keeps that goal in their mind. And I will never forget.
The sunflower tilts its head, the boy mimics it, and then pats his friend's shoulder, offering a little encouragement. Oh, August. Baby boy.
Большое спасибо, товарищ Август.
Oh my god. Bruh. Name day is still lost in thought as the aurora begins to spill across the sky. Name day could be considered more a second birthday or a birthday of your name. Not everyone celebrates it though. Oh, okay. It follows its own patterns, constant and resplendent, existing without the need for names. Nothing in nature is made for humanity.
Come here, Alia. You can have the best seat.
Oh, I think for now, I'd prefer to be called Kibarina.
Oh. She mutters something more under her breath, but still finds herself sitting in the offered spot.
Hurry up. You don't get an aurora like this every night. You need those charged particles up there for your arcane skill.
I thought we were here for a vacation.
Vacation.
It can be more than one thing. You do need this, though.
She finds a suitable rock to sit on and brushes the dust off the stones beside her for Kiparina and Voyager. No, that's so cute!
Stay calm. Walking in space is definitely going to be easier than walking a tightrope.
Name day is similar, but it's a set calendar. This day for all Leonids, this day for all Ivans, and oh, that's very interesting. Okay.
There's no absolute direction up there. Up or down depends on the
This is so
reference you
pretty.
choose.
That's so pretty.
In short, there's no falling down.
Kiparina nods seriously.
Tomorrow? No, the day after tomorrow. I'll be up there, drifting above the earth with the stars. I wonder if they'll feel warm to the touch.
Oh. Whether from nerves or the night wind, she shivers. Elizabeth opens her arms wide to pull both girls into a huddle. For example, my name day and my birthday are on 2 different days. Some parents choose to name... so the birthday and name day would be the same. Oh, that's cool! Yo, that's really
Night
cool.
is so cold. Back with the Utreniaya. On nights like this, I would sneak into the pens and sleep beside Masha, the bear cub I took care of. She was so warm to cuddle.
Bear?
And now I'm here huddled with all of you. Oh, sorry. I'm not suggesting you remind me of bears.
She's so cute. Oh my god.
It just feels safe.
It just feels safe. Oh my god. Oh, they make her feel safe. That's really cute.
There were times during the coldest winter nights that my siblings and I would cuddle up with the stray dogs to keep ourselves warm.
Hold on. You people don't just hibernate through the winter?
Damn.
You're missing out.
Yo, I wish I could just like hibernate through summer. That would be nice. This is the first time their little team has sat together without the mission on their minds, chatting instead about past lives and faraway memories. Before she realizes it, sleepiness sneaks up on Kipperina. Oh my god, I'm so nervous, guys. She stands to shake off her sudden drowsiness and Hisabeth rises with her.
Alright, we should head back. We don't want our little astronaut to be too tired.
Hey, you think I don't see what you're doing? You haven't told us your story yet. It's been on my mind since I first got here. Why would you do all this? You don't strike me as the hopeless dreamer type.
I don't? Well, I should make more of an effort to match the stereotype.
She tilts her head just enough to catch the dozing little snake and nudge it back onto her shoulder.
It's not so dreamy, though. I just want to know the answers. Where do we come from and how things will end? What, not convincing enough?
I love how they call Kip Little Astronaut. I know, it's a very cute nickname.
Perhaps you want something more in-depth? Way back when, before all this, Pointer and I were being driven mad by work. We would walk out here and there was something she would say to me.
Ooh. She narrows her eyes, watching the shifting curtains of light with interest. High-energy solar particles, shaped by Earth's magnetic field, dance across the sky in colors visible to the naked eye. If you listen closely, you might even hear their faint crackling.
Language is a tool that permits us to describe how the universe was created and how it will end.
Hibernating during summer would be nice. If I could have skipped this heat waves with sleep, I'd do so. I know, right?
Through it, we reflect on our existence. In order to understand eternity,
we must first understand death and impermanence.
Damn. After a small shake of her head, she regains her usual casual tone.
What do you think? Good impression of her, no? Everyone says it's my best.
The aurora hanging high above the sky shines down at the people below. Brilliant beams fall, blurring the edge between snow and sky, and softening every expression into something unreadable. Isabeth's voice feels like it's coming from far away.
Tomorrow might be our last free day before the storm.
Thank you for the hydrate.
It's fitting then to ask the age-old question. If tomorrow was the last day of your life, what would you do?
Oh my god. Why would she ask that? Why would she ask that? Why would she say it like that? I'm so nervous. Oh boy. Cabinet of Wishes. New Year's wishes made when the Kremlin's bells rings are kept here, ready to be laughed at next year. Become director, drink endless wine, succeed in projects, world peace, conquer the galaxy, go home for a visit, live to see next year, touch Mars with your own hands, establish relations with alien life, grow flowers in Siberia, free yourself from material needs, become a true engineer, defeat death, marry Anastasia, witness history. Damn. 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 Okay. I think this is gonna be the last one. Yeah, this one. Time to say goodbye. We can never find the perfect moment. Rip. This makes me so nervous. "17 hours before the storm." Oh god. The little soon-to-be astronaut stands before the heavy blast door and presses her fingers against the scanner. Just like several months before, she walks the quiet corridor on the way to her training.
Do everything we can, and do my best.
Feel like we're speeding through the story without rushing? Yeah, I feel like the nodes are a lot shorter. Or maybe they're just easier to digest, I don't really know.
Leave no regrets.
Because I'm also shocked. We have like 5 nodes left after this. So we can finish it like next week. Maybe I'll make it for Isabeth's story after all.
That's why I have to finish my training.
The closer she gets to the end, the more nerves take hold. She looks for comfort in steady, familiar routines. 17 hours before trauma, please.
3.
She finishes her count silently. Right on cue, the blast doors slide open. In the freeze talk stream. Story was definitely much easier to digest compared to others, which is honestly fine. Not everything has to be heavy. Yeah, exactly. I agree. I hate. Can you please? Maybe I'll just stick with my J team. I always have to look for them.
One at a time or all of you at once?
This still makes me laugh.
Battery checked. Program activated.
I'm going to perform better in this simulation than ever before.
Time to heat up the forge.
I've got some trouble
Is this mass attack? Yes. Oh wait, I should buff.
Hold your breath.
A sharp blade.
Ready?
Or maybe take a deep breath. Don't take a wrong step.
Got 11 days. Playing it right after the finale, or as the video is realistic. Okay.
But only for an instant.
Body's on that.
That's it. Don't stop now. Memorize every step as you go.
Get ready. This is going to be a crowd pleaser.
Charging.
Loading. Ready? Aim. Wait for the pop.
Target confirmed.
Oh, bye. Bye-bye. Alright, nicely done. Now we'll move on to zero gravity training.
And
I know
now
I'm
to
very
return to my
eepy.
long-term mission. Rest.
I think the magnesium is actually working. Because I started taking magnesium supplements again, so it's been helping me with sleep. During Kiparina's memories? Okay, thank you! The weightlessness calms her compared to the other simulated operations. Arcane skill practices and centrifuge spins. This is her favorite routine. Oh, I like how they call it centrifuge spins. It's like walking a tightrope, but without the fear of falling. With gravity out of the picture, the sky itself feels reachable, the world stretching out like a velvet blanket around her.
Если это последний день моей жизни, как я могу доказать, что я жила в этом мире?
Oh my god!
Моим именем? Моими воспоминаниями? Я помню, как меня звали.
Alina Medvedeva, the girl like a bear. You must have a proper stage name for your performance. Kiparina.
Oh my god!
What do you think? Natalia and I decided on it together. She's a clever one, always reading the latest astrological lectures. It's from a place in the stars.
Young Mr. Kozlov.
Kuiper, she calls it. Some asteroid belt made of
Smallest
ice.
baby! She's so cute! Oh my god, that's really cute. Oh.
This is because to
2
us,
apples tall!
you are a gift from the stars.
No, that's so sad. He lifts her high, steady and secure to a child that feels like flying. So close to a starry sky built from light bulbs and canvas. Hello!
Mr. Kozlov.
Does he need a wife? He already has a wife, Cat. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Cat. He has a wife and she's a beautiful wife. Just asked to be adopted, it's fine.
We're leaving tonight. Why all the rush?
See, look
Let's
at Natalia.
wait one day later, or maybe 2.
No, I can't add him to the harem. He has a wife. I won't be a home wrecker. Oh no.
I am sure she's too busy. But look,
You will have them
everyone's
both,
leaving
damn Cat.
town. Something must be happening.
I have 2 hands for a reason, one for her, one for him. Damn, alright, Cat. I support you. Wait, they don't know. Oh, they're like, everyone's leaving. There must be a reason. They don't know. So she should be Coperina. Oh, Coperina? Oh, I see. I'm so sorry. She gestures to a place out in the distance, the dimly lit cosmodrome, barely visible against the night sky.
She'll
My
be
own
safe
dreams
there.
You're fine.
Didn't you hear them say that? Laplace's building will be the last to fall, even if the whole world comes to an end.
His okay hand symbol.
What we must do then is keep ourselves safe. That way, someday in the future, we will have the chance to see her again, sitting in the audience, clapping for us until her hands are red.
They're gonna die. No.
My big bear wants to pretend he doesn't have a heart. I know you miss her as much as I do.
No.
Of course, but I must stay in control of myself. Maybe we can put something on the signboard. A circle, like her space helmet. You know that signboard hasn't been changed since my Dedushka was the ringmaster. What a change it will be.
Natalia frowns as she struggles with the knots in their luggage, but straightens up when she hears the comment. The comment?
Yes, and we will add some stars and spaceships. I'll paint them on once we're set up in Moscow. Oh, and don't forget to take down their address so we can send things to her.
You think I didn't do that the minute we came here? Natalia, you're showing so much concern. What happened to my carefree circus wife?
The okay hand is making me nervous.
There's nothing else I can do.
She pats the package beside her, a few neatly wrapped dolls and a set of freshly clean costumes.
We've always been there for her. Now she's alone and far from us. Who will care for her now?
It is how it must be. We cannot be there for her forever.
Damn.
You can't do this your whole life. Audiences come to watch an acrobat fly, but they also come to see if they will fall.
Damn.
Most people would never dare to walk on a tightrope. They pay to see people do the thrilling things that they would never do themselves. But it is a dangerous business. I often wish that you will one day find a safer way to live than this.
Getting sent into space is safer? Question mark?
Неужели ходить по земле действительно безопаснее?
Although I guess he wasn't thinking of that.
Сколько я проживу? 8 лет? 10?
It's such a scary thought. She's only 2 apples tall.
Сколько лет мне осталось? Time never ends. It's a concept, and there are many explanations for it. One suggests that since the whole world is made of particles, including our brains, then our minds too can be calculated, so that everything that's happening or about to happen can be predicted. Past, present, future. All that ever was and is, and ever will be, was destined from the moment the universe began. Each moment like a knot on a string that's already been tied. Our lives just moving along a fixed track from birth to death. Then there is another. The theory that none of this is really happening at all. That all perception is illusion. Only the present exists, and only for as long as we are experiencing it. If you ask me to choose, I prefer the first one.
Philosophical it is.
It's not like a tightrope then. When I walk on the rope, I don't see past and future. I only feel what is happening right now. For example, these lights make my palms feel hot and warm, but the stones beneath me are cold.
Cool. Sounds like you favor the second theory. But it doesn't matter which side you're on. There's one thing both have in common.
Any chances that we are like them, playing out a story?
Our existence, whatever you make of it, is just a fleeting moment in time.
But those countless moments string together into eternity. I'm small to the universe, just a person. But I'm a part of Utrnyaya, which is bigger than myself. We belong to a people, a country, a planet, and a galaxy. Maybe that's how we share in eternity, by existing as part of it. Each one of us, no matter how small, takes part in creating the universe.
Damn. The researcher widens her eyes in brief surprise, but just as soon returns to her usual confident and breezy smile.
You got it. When we learn all the rules that govern our universe, we'll be able to predict all that is to come. We're made of
star stuff.
We'll be able to survive without superstition and fear of the unknown.
Выжить. Это легче сказать, чем сделать. А что, если у нас завтра не получится? Шторм смоет все, что мы здесь сделали, и все, что я когда-нибудь могла бы знать. И все, что останется — запись, хранящаяся в пыльном кабинете Foundation.
Oh, the recording.
И если так, я надеюсь, однажды они вспомнят обо мне, поднимут глаза в небо и скажут: смелый, молодой космонавт однажды ходил среди звезд.
It's not about Mr. Kozlov's wishes for Alia nor her friends.
Алина Медведева сделала этот выбор сама.
Friends' expectations for Kiparina. She made the choice herself. Aww. Natalia returns to the tent to retrieve the last few boxes of clothes while Mr. Kozlov is busy tightening the ropes on the luggage. There's a lot to pack. He tugs hard at the rope, tying the dolls Kiparina left behind safely onto a bundle, muttering the rest of what he didn't get to say earlier.
Children grow up, adults grow old.
No!
And then we die.
No!
So what's the use in worrying?
Stop saying
All
that!
that matters is our Alia will be safe.
Oh my god.
Mr. Kozlov, you should have already left. The longer you wait to leave, the more dangerous it will be.
The man is startled. He's not good at dealing with researchers, and he never expected to run into one on the empty streets so late at night.
Is there something wrong, then? We are ready to go, as you can see. We're all packed up.
Ruh-roh. He motions to the stacked boxes behind him, his tone on the brink of pleading.
No, nothing to be concerned with for now. But we need you to follow the evacuation notice for your safety. Keep your passes with you. You may need to show the soldiers on the road ahead. And please take care. The snowfall is getting heavier.
Oh.
Sure, but if you don't mind my asking, is Alia all right?
Oh,
how is she?
Still thinking
how
about
is her
Alia.
training? Sorry, it's just...
Daughter.
I know that she's a good girl, but I'm afraid she'll push herself too much. She's always been so diligent.
You have nothing to worry about. Kiparina is a very disciplined and intelligent young woman. We've been most impressed with her work. I believe that she could have a very promising future with Laplace.
The fatigue on his face eases a bit, and some pride returns to him, the pride of a ringmaster. Oh.
Promising? I knew it. My Alia is a promising candidate
His
for
old gay
Laplace.
hand. Oh my god.
When we first found her in Murmansk, she was just an orphaned babe.
2 apples
And
told.
now, see how wonderful she has become.
I believe I understand. Time really does fly, doesn't it?
Thank you for telling me about her. I've wanted to pay her a visit, but I don't want to bother her. And I also don't think she wants to see an old man cry.
No!
But if you say she is doing well, this is enough for me. But I must ask, miss, why are you still in town? Aren't you going to be busy with the launch soon?
Winter follows his eyes as he casts a look down at the street. Bright fluorescent lights illuminate snow that swirls as it falls. The snow falls on both of their shoulders. It melts on Mr. Kozlov, but it settles in layers on Pointer's metallic frame.
I'm here to see if we missed anything.
Missed anything? Uh-oh. I see. So that's where we're gonna end. All right. All right. We are okay, hand. Damn. Alrighty then. Yeah. That's the end of the stream. Damn, okay. Damn, I see. Damn, okay. Yeah, 4 more nodes? Is it 5? There's 5. Yeah, I'll be able to finish it next week. Hell yeah. This is like the fastest I've ever gone through a story. No, we're not doing another 5 nodes today. Ain't no way. It's actually already hot in my room, so I should probably turn off my PC now. So, in order to avoid cooking, for the sake of finishing this event. But yes, thank you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me today. As always, if you guys would like, here's my Discord server if you want to get notified for whenever I go live next. But yeah, I'll be streaming again tomorrow, but it's gonna be Withering Waves this time. So yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It's so streamlined. Yeah, it's so much easier to follow this one. Yeah. So yay! Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you guys either tomorrow or... Reedy! Hi, Reedy! I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm literally just wrapping up. But yes, thank you so much for dropping by. Also, before we go, hang on. I'm gonna do this real quick. Everyone go check out Rini. Rini is awesome. I love her. She streams Withering Waves, also talks about their lore and all that. So please go check her out. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll play Withering Waves and yap about lore and whatnot. And also maybe keep me sane as I try to finish my script. But yes, bye guys. Bye. See you guys next time. Bye bye. Bye bye. I'm like, where's my ending soon screen? But alright, I found it. I'm good. Everything's good. Bye guys. Bye bye. Without the screen, I know. I was like, oops.